Not good. Oh my. Okay. I'm expecting a good game here. Washington and Oregon. Underrated Pacific Northwest rivalry. And we even if it's a blowout, we can just sit around and talk college football. Washington is a beautiful stadium, though. Beautiful stadium. Yeah, they Washington they tailgate on boats out in the river. Stadium seats upwards of 80,000, I think. I think the Seahawks played here before CenturyLink Field was built. And an upset-minded Husky team comes in as the number 4 ranked Ducks come to town. If Oregon were to win, they could be ranked as high as number 2 should Alabama lose, because Michigan State has already lost. So if they win, they'll be at least 3. But the potential is there for Oregon. It's time to dive into Saturday Night Football. They said the energy is going to be riotous inside the game. Mario Cristobal against Jeremy Lake for Washington. He's, I guess, the guy that replaced Chris Peterson. And, hey, it's Robert Griffin III, along with Mark Jones to call the game. To be fair, Oregon just LSU up 7-0 on Alabama. When did that happen? 7-0 LSU 5 minutes into the game. What channel is that game on? That game's on ESPN. Wow. Okay, I kind of forgot that game was going on. If you don't know about Kayvon Thibodeau, you gon' learn today. Yeah. Think about this. Oregon beat Ohio State without Kayvon Thibodeau or Justin Flo, their middle linebacker. Oregon's Kayvon Thibodeau is really good at chess, so ignoring the large elephant in the room. How are you doing? I made a video about the Michigan State game. Not happy. Not happy at all, but Brian Thompson touchdown catch gives LSU 7-0 lead over Alabama. Yeah, well, here's the thing, right? Here's why I'm not too concerned about Michigan State. Going into this game, they needed to beat Ohio State to win the division. After this game, they still need to beat Ohio State to win the division. Man, if LSU beat... Man, LSU... What did they... I had Orange... Win one for the Gipper. Win one for the Gipper. LSU. Win one for the Gipper. If you guys don't know what that was. The Gipper, I think he was either a Notre Dame player or Notre Dame coach who was like deathly ill or whatever. And on his deathbed, he told, what's his name? He told, who's that? Oh my God. What Notre Dame coach am I thinking of? Oh my God. What Notre Dame coach am I thinking of? The really good, like the best Notre Dame coach. Like the guy that coached him in the 20s. Hold on. Oh my God, I can't think of his name. What was his name? I gotta look it up. Hold on. I'm gonna be an idiot once I actually find who it is. Newt Rockne. Yeah. Okay, so the Gipper he's either a Notre Dame coach or Notre Dame player. I think he was a player who like was deathly ill. He goes, Coach. He looks at Newt Rockne. He goes, Coach, when the team's backed up against it, tell them to win one for the Gipper. So, eventually Notre Dame becomes back up against it. They're like, hey, win one for the Gipper. And they did. They won. So, yeah, okay. So that's kind of been the meme around LSU because Ed Orgeron's not coming back. It's like, hey, win one for the Gipper. Can LSU do it? Maybe. You never know. No. Nick Saban after a bye week against a ravaged LSU team. I mean, it's going to be really hard. George Gipp, Notre Dame. Yeah, there you go. That's what I was trying to say. But LSU, win one for the Gipper. Just win one for the Orgeron. Houston already down to South Florida. Cincinnati disappointed me so much. Oh my goodness. They should have lost that game, honestly, at the end when they were up 28-20 with a minute to go and they had the ball and they fumbled and Tulsa got to the goal line. The guy reached for it and the ball got knocked out. He fumbled and Cincinnati won. I'm hoping Auburn takes down Bama so they can't get into the playoff. Well, if Alabama loses to LSU, you know who would be winning the SEC West? It'd be Texas A&M. If Alabama loses tonight, Texas A&M holds their own destiny in winning the SEC West. LSU pull off a fake punt? Damn. I'm going to make a scoreboard. Hold on, I just watched that. I didn't see it. They brought the husky, the mascot. They're like, we'll see how much bite is in that bark. We'll be keeping a close eye on the Alabama game, but it is 7-0 LSU. What's LSU's record? 5-3 or 4-4? They're 4-4. Damn. Think about this. If Alabama and Oregon both go down, Cincinnati would be in the playoff. All right. I thought this game was at 6 or at 6:30. When is this game? Is this game at 7? No, it says it's supposed to be at 6:30. Do you think Michigan or Oklahoma will jump Cincinnati? No. Neither one of those teams played this week. I think they were both... Or no, Michigan plays Indiana later tonight. They're going to win. Oh my god. I had Indiana in my top 10. They are horrible. I mean, they are actually horrible. Like, I saw them play. I saw them play when I went to the Ohio State Indiana game. They are horrible. They are so bad. No, but if Alabama and Oregon both lose, then Ohio State would be 2, and Cincinnati would be 3, and Oklahoma would be 4. Probably. Or wait, no, would Michigan be 4? No, you can't put Michigan State behind Michigan. Michigan State will still be ahead of Michigan. Maybe, I don't know. Look at that. That guy's got a neon green beard. That is something. That is something, man. DAG. Oh, they had a bunch of Washington fans. They had like 8 Washington fans with their shirts off with something written, one letter on each of their chests. I couldn't read what it said, though. All right. Here come the Huskies. Ooh, a look inside the... Dude, I had Indiana ranked 10th in my preseason poll. I said they would beat Ohio State. I said they would beat Michigan. I said they beat Michigan State. I said the only 2 teams they'd lose to would be Iowa and Cincinnati. And they did. They lost to Iowa and Cincinnati. I'm like, all right, here it comes. Here comes the Indy. I'm like, they're going to win out. The Heisman house is getting a dog. I was mainly concerned that Michigan would jump UC since the committee already had done UC dirty. If Michigan goes out, wins by like 100 points... Because here's the thing. Cincinnati did play Indiana and beat them by what? 20-ish? 15-ish? I know they won, and they won pretty easily. But... If... Here's the thing. If Michigan goes out there and beats Indiana by like 50-plus points, which they very well could do, Indiana is that bad, then maybe. Maybe. I mean, I say we cross that bridge when we get there. I need to adjust my top 10. Okay. I am moving Michigan State to 7. 1 spot ahead of Michigan. I am moving... Man, Cincinnati disappointed me, I'm telling you. But I'll move them to 2. I'll move Cincinnati back to 2, even though they're really hanging on by a thread, honestly. We can move Cincinnati to 2, that's fine. I guess I'll move Oregon to 3, and Ohio State to 4, and then Alabama to 5. And then Oklahoma can be 6. You want to know why Rome wasn't built in a day? They ran out of Red Bull. Okay. Right now, here's my top 10. Georgia, Cincinnati, Oregon, Ohio State, Alabama, Oklahoma, Michigan State, Michigan, Notre Dame, and the new team into the top 10 with Wake Forest losing is Texas A&M. Baylor really disappointed me today. How am I going to pick Baylor over Oklahoma next week? I wanted to do that. I might still do it. I might still do it. Husky Stadium in Seattle, Washington will be the site of tonight's matchup between the Washington Huskies and the 4th-ranked Oregon Ducks, who are in town. Oregon's jerseys, obviously a main point of every game they play. They are wearing white jerseys, green numbers and letters, with white shirts, white pants, yellow helmets. They look pretty clean. 45 degrees, cloudy, winds gusting 20 miles an hour, and precipitation is likely. The purple raincoats are out in full force for the student section. All right, should be a fun one. In Seattle. Kick is away. We're underway. Oregon will get the ball first. They'll let it go out of the end zone for a touchback. So where do you think Purdue would be ranked after beating MSU? Not 20, in the 20s. I mean, they have 2 wins. They'll probably be ranked ahead of Iowa. Maybe. Maybe. It would depend how the committee's feeling. The committee's so... I mean, they just piss me off. What? All right, here's Anthony Brown. Now, Anthony Brown was the backup last year, and whoever their starter was, I can't even... It was like Schlau or... I can't even remember who their starter... But he was less than impressive. And then Anthony Brown came in, showed some flashes. And now he's a full-time starter. They'd like to see a little bit more out of him. Here's a pass on the first play. Brown zips it middle. Incomplete. Not really near anyone. Tried to get it to Jalen Red. Chick-fil-A impact players. It's Travis Dye, the running back for Oregon, and Zion Tubolia Fetui, the linebacker for Washington. That guy's definitely from Hawaii. There's no way that guy is not from Hawaii. 36.1 points per game for Oregon. That's best in the Pac-12. Brown on the QB draw to the right. Brown makes a man miss. He's got a first down. Anthony Brown keeps it. Good carry. All the way to the 35. Let's look at RG's keys. Or three's key. RG3. So three's keys. Mr. Tiabato, where's Otten emotional baggage? So basically, Washington controlled the emotions and stuff. Oregon just needs to do their thing. Brown will look to throw. Steps up to the side, and it is caught. All right, Terrence Ferguson with a catch. Another first down for Oregon. Or no, it'll be second and very short. All right, Brown hands it. Travis Dye got a first down. Three's keys. RG3's a good announcer. I mean, there are a lot of players. There are a lot of, like, former players who are bad announcers. Greg Olson. But there are some former players that are really good announcers. Obviously, Tony Romo's the best. Tony Romo's a better announcer than he was a player. But RG3 is a good announcer. I like RG3 as an announcer. You think Oregon will win this game close? I think it will, too. The spread is 6.5 in favor of Oregon. I'd be a little bit uncomfortable putting that on Oregon. I did pick Oregon to cover in my weekly picks, but that's not a game I would not bet this game. If I was, I don't bet at all, but if I were to bet, I would not bet this game. It's rivalry game. They're showing, oh yeah, that pass that Ferguson guy caught was not a catch. That hit off the ground, and they didn't review it. But they already ran another play. Too late now. Too late now. LSU still up 7-0 on Alabama. End of the first quarter. Ball is on the Alabama 43-yard line. We'll see. Can LSU win one for the O's? LSU. There you go. See, that's what I was saying. You can't replay a play after a play has already been run. Once you run another play, too late. Hannibal has crossed the Alps. The line has been cast. Too late. So they were trying. Yeah. Remember when Jacksonville was playing the Browns? And what's it called? The Browns had a fourth down late in the game, and they threw a pass, and it was obviously incomplete. Like, the ball, he literally picked the ball up off the ground, but they called it a catch. So the Browns hurried up and ran another play. Hold on, here's a run. Travis Dye. Can he get to the outside? He cannot. Taken down after a gain of 2. It'll be 2nd and 8. No, but so the Browns hurried up. They run another play. They have like a 5-yard run, and then they're like, oh, they went back and reviewed the previous play and said that he didn't catch it, and then Browns fans threw garbage onto the field like what Tennessee did. It was the exact same thing. 2nd and 8 for Oregon. Anthony Brown backs up, looks to throw. Throws middle, it's intercepted! This ball's going back the other way! He's at the 30, the 15, is dragged out inside the 10! A horrible pass by Brown. It's picked off by Bowers of Washington, and they're already in the red zone. Wow, that was a bad pass. The reigning Pac-12 Freshman of the Week makes another huge play. Caught that in stride. Wow. It's already 1st and goal from the 10. Anthony Brown did not even see him. Wow. The referees were talking about something. Yeah, Anthony Brown did not see him at all. Alright, they said, personal foul, Washington, personal foul, Oregon, after the play. So those just offset. Now it's 1st and goal. Man. I told you, Oregon's on upset alert. This is why I streamed this game. After the Wake Forest loss, do you think the entire ACC is out of the playoffs? Honestly, I think before the game even started, the ACC was out of the playoffs. But yes, after Wake Forest lost, there's no way. The ACC, they're officially done. He got dragged out at the 7-yard line. They said both of those unsportsmanlike conduct penalties were questionable. Whatever. Nothing even happened because they just offset. So let's just snap the ball, please. Yeah, ACC is done. They're done. Honestly, they've been done since Clemson lost. Since Clemson lost to Georgia, they're done. I mean, Wake Forest had some chance, but I mean, they were only ranked 9th. They needed a lot of help in front of them. All right, Washington now starts their drive at the 6-yard line. Dylan Moore is at quarterback. Seattle has another athlete named Dylan Moore. It's the Mariners shortstop. Moore gives it up the middle. All right, run by... I need to learn names for Washington. What's that running back's name? All right, he got all the way to the 1. Washington has these only FBS team to score on every red zone trip. 24 trips, 15 touchdowns. The rest, they have field goals. All right, if Washington's got to punch this in the end zone. If they want a chance to, they no field goals. You're at the 2-yard line. You're at the 1-yard line. Punch it in. It's a run to McGrew up the middle. Second effort. He pushes past. Touchdown, Huskies. Wow. We're off and running in Seattle. Sean McGrew from 1 yard out puts Washington ahead. Then again, if Oregon loses this game, they're done. No playoffs for you. If Oregon loses this. Georgia beats a 1-loss Alabama in a very close game by 3. So in the SEC, do you think? No, a 2-loss Alabama won't get in. I don't care if Alabama loses by 1, I don't care if Alabama was winning by 50 points and they somehow lose by 1. If Alabama loses, they're done. A 2-loss non-conference champion, there's no way. There's absolutely no way. The only way a 2-loss team could get in is if the SEC champion has 2 losses. Auburn made the SEC championship with 2 losses, and they were ranked number 3 or something, and then they lost. But a 2-loss non-conference champ, there's no way. There's absolutely no way. What do you think about Urinating Tree? I like Urinating Tree. I watch them all the time. Yeah, big fan. Big. All right, I think they made the extra. I wasn't looking, but I think they made the extra point. Still 7-0 LSU. We're gonna keep. What am I watching? Hey, Alabama, choke, choke, choke. And here's the thing. If Alabama loses tonight, A&M holds their own destiny in the SEC West. The SEC West is ridiculous. Honestly, the worst team in the SEC West is probably LSU. And LSU's not even that bad. LSU has the ball. Bryce Young pass incomplete to John Mechie. LSU takes over on downs. Think about this, okay? In the SEC West, Alabama's good, A&M's good, Auburn's good. Oh, I clicked out of it. Damn it. Think about this, okay? Alabama's good, A&M's good, Auburn's good, Ole Miss is good, Mississippi State is good, Arkansas is good, LSU, they're good. Think about this. In the SEC East, Georgia's good, Kentucky's good, Tennessee, Florida, South Carolina, bad, Missouri, bad, Vandy, horrible. I mean, like, yeah, Tennessee's 3rd in the East, and they'd be last in the West. I think 10-2 is a great season. MSU is projected to be terrible this year. Oh, yeah, no. Okay, here's the thing. They still can beat Ohio State. Ohio State did not look good today. They lost to what's their names? Or they barely beat Nebraska. I mean, to be fair, everyone has barely beat Nebraska. Oklahoma barely beat Nebraska. They're showing great moments from past Washington. Dang, number 9 Washington lost to an unranked Oregon 31-20. All right, kick is away for Washington. It'll be out of the end zone for a touchback. But yeah, no. Yeah, A&M would hold their own destiny because they would. LSU ran a fake wow. How did you let them get that? The punter just ran up to the line and just lobbed it over the top to the tight end. How did you let him get that? Jeez. And then the touchdown. No one picks up the running back. The running back just walks into the end zone. 7-0 LSU. 11 minutes to go in the half. Let's see what they can do. But Oregon, if this game is close and that other game's close, I'll start a separate stream. Anthony Brown, QB keeper, all the way, slides down, and a late hit by Washington. Will they throw a flag? They're not, are they? Yeah, there is a flag. That's gonna be a killer. So it's a 10-yard run for Anthony Brown, and they're gonna add 15 for the late hit on the quarterback sliding. So that's gonna be a 25-yard play all the way to the 50. Yeah, Anthony Brown. Yeah, they're gonna call that. It's not targeting, but it's a late hit. That's the rule. You don't have to agree with the rule, but you gotta. Oh, if you play like that against Ohio State, we'll get crushed. But if Ohio State plays like they did today, Penn State almost beat Ohio State and at home, and Michigan State's way better than Penn State. It'll be a good game. It'll be a really good game. What could make this chaotic is if Purdue somehow, if whoever comes out of the Big Ten West beats either Michigan. You know who could still win the Big Ten? Michigan. Michigan is alive now in the Big Ten race. Here's a run. Travis Dye up the middle. He'll get about 4. It'll be 2nd and 6. Dude, much of my friends were at that Purdue game. They rushed the field. Oh my god. I want to rush the field so badly, bro. I mean, I did get to rush the court when my high school basketball team beat the number when we beat the number. Our high school basketball team was ranked like 50th in the state, which is not horrible. Indiana, that's what Indiana is known for, is high school basketball. Indiana high school basketball goes hard. Anyway, we were ranked like 50th, and we were playing the number 10 team in the state. They were 16-2. We were like 50. We were like 10-8 or something like that. Or no, we were like 13-6 or something like that. But this team was 16-2, and we beat them in double overtime. We rushed the court. That was fun. But I think it's different with college football. I'll say right foot. Vince gets off work in an hour, and he said he'll join the stream when he gets off work. He's a Purdue fan, so he's gonna be bragging. My whole thing is when the fans rush the field. What happens if, because obviously the home team's gonna stay out there and party, but what happens if like Kenneth Walker's trying to leave the field and he just gets surrounded by Purdue fans and can't leave? And here's the thing: after you rush the field, how long do the fans stay on there? Do they just stay there all night, or how quickly do they get them off? You have any Final Four national championship college basketball predictions? Season starts in 3 days. Tomorrow's bracketology, and you'll see my picks. I know y'all are excited. My high school won our division in Texas football. It was absolutely bonkers, especially after Harvey impacted the town. Nice. I know high school football in Texas is different. High school football in Texas is the same as high school basketball in Indiana. Except, no, Texas high school football is more important than Indiana high school basketball. But it was fun, though. Rushing the court. Oh, that was so much fun. That's my favorite memory of high school. At least so far. I did get into IU. As you guys know, if you don't know, my 2 college choices are Texas and Indiana. I got into Indiana, so I don't know if I got into Texas or not, but I did get into Indiana. Indiana's acceptance rate's like 75%, though. It's not hard to get in there. It's not hard. I hope Max Christie, yeah, he should be all right, but I don't think Michigan State basketball is going to be very good this year. I mean, you know who's a sleeper in the Big Ten, though? Indiana. Indiana's a huge sleeper in the Big Ten. Trace Jackson Davis is my pick for Player of the Year. Football is religion in Texas. Except the best team in Texas is UTSA. The best team in Texas is UTSA. They said the only other stadium where you can tailgate via boat is Neyland Stadium with that what river? I think it's the Ohio River by Neyland Stadium. Someone correct me if I'm wrong. But you got the Pacific Ocean in Seattle. Is it the Pacific? I don't know. Maybe I'm tripping. Anthony Brown, QB draw. Brown knifing his way through. He's going to get pulled down near the first down marker, and there's a flag. Late flag. Ref is just looking on top of the pile through the flag. We'll see. We'll see what that flag is. Wow, they called a late hit on Washington. I didn't see a late hit, but dang it. Hold on. All right, yeah, I guess. Where are they at on the field? Oh, they're at the 27? Wow, that's a killer. Anthony Brown throws to the side. It is juggled by Travis Dye, incomplete. I mean, he got both feet in, but after he was pushed out of bounds, he juggled it a bunch. So that's not going to be a catch. How about you not stream the end? How did you not stream the end of Purdue Michigan State living in Indiana? Are you a communist? Well, one, I'm a Michigan State fan. Two, the game wasn't really close. So that's why. I mean, I'm not gonna stream the end of a blowout. I mean, it wasn't really a blowout, but it wasn't a close game. I feel like they're gonna go with a screen to the left. They motion one of their running backs out to the left. I think they might go with a screen. Opens a handoff. Travis Dye pushing forward, and he's still on his feet. Okay, he got like 4 or 5 yards. Women's college basketball: South Carolina, NC State, State Farm Champions Classic, Michigan State, Kansas. Playoff top 25 ranking show: Champions Classic again, Kentucky and Duke. I will do bracketology tomorrow. All right, it's 3rd and 6. Let's see what Oregon can do here. And we got movement up front on Oregon. They're moving 5 yards back. 3rd and 6 is 3rd and 11 now. How good do you think Houston will be this year? In basketball? I think I have them as a 3 or 4 seed. They should be a pretty good team. That's weird that Washington has the band up in the front. That's really weird how they don't have their own section. 3rd and 12. Brown back to throw. Steps up, evades a sack, dumps it down. Man, that play didn't go anywhere. Trent McDuffie makes the tackle, and now Oregon's gonna have to settle for 3. Now Houston basketball they'll be pretty good. I mean, they made the Final Four last year. Is UCLA legit in basketball? Yeah. Oh yeah. Not only do I think they're legit, I think they're the best team in the country. They got, in my opinion, the best player, Johnny Juzang. All right, Oregon is attempting a field goal, 46-yarder. It is up, and it is right down the middle. All right, Oregon's on the board after their disastrous first drive where they threw an interception and let Washington get down inside the 10. Oh, my, damn it. My computer is a touchscreen. Hopefully that worked. Did that work to get it back? It did work. Wow. Haven't been in your stream since March? Oh, we're glad to have you back. Are you bad? A little bit. March Madness better than NBA playoff? Oh. You don't even need to say that. Everyone knows that. You don't even need to say that. While we're on the topic of the NBA, how about those Bulls, man? How about those Bulls? Hell yeah. How about those Bulls, baby? Bryce Young pass complete to Roydell Williams for 24 yards to the LSU 24 for a first down. Bryce Young pass incomplete to John Mechie III. Still 7-0 with 5 minutes to go in the second. Tennessee and Kentucky tied 14-14 in the second quarter. Iowa up 14-0 on Northwestern. Boise State up 13-0 on Fresno State. Washington up 7-3 on Oregon. Michigan and Indiana still scoreless with 3 minutes left in the first. Dude, how does Purdue have 3 straight wins versus top 5 teams? How? Like, that's got to be the longest in the country. March Madness greater than NHL playoffs? Agreed, but the NHL playoffs are very exciting to watch. The NHL playoffs are way better than the NBA playoffs. NHL playoffs are really exciting. Dallas used to lose in the NFL. For real, dude. They haven't lost since that first game of the season on Thursday night. I'm sick of the Dallas routine. I would definitely like to see them lose. Purdue is a meme. For real, dude. The Brahms squad. I know a bunch of people that are going to Purdue. One of my best friends is going to Purdue. I know a lot of people that already go to Purdue. So. All right. Rip Detroit Lions. They'll win a game. Don't worry. I don't think this team's 0 they're bad. They're not 0-17 bad. I don't even think they're the worst team in the NFL. I think the Texans are worse than them. Or the Jags. Yeah, they're both just they both belong in the sewer drains. Alright, Oregon kicks it away. It's a short kick. It bounces. It's fielded at the 15. Jackson on the return gets around the edge. Up to the 25. What's something you know you're going to hate? Hold on. What is something you know you know? Okay, I can't read right now. What is something you know you're going to get hate for if you say it, but I'll say it anyways. I'll start. The Astros won their championship organically. That's hilarious. Nissan Heisman Watch. Kenneth Walker, Sam Hartman, Jordan Davis, Bryce Young. Michigan State for Kansas. Yeah, that'll be a good game. Here's a screen pass for Washington. This is their first real drive. Their other drive started at the 7-yard line. They ran it twice and punched it in. So this is really their first actual drive. Let's see what the Oregon defense can do. Okay, to stop them. 2nd and 10. Look out. Throw to the outside. Incomplete. Seven tips for studying maths. Practice as much as you can. Start with solved examples. All right, 3rd and 10 for Washington. Looks to throw deep over the sidelines. It's caught, but he's going to be short. 9-yard catch to the 34, but it's going to be 4th and 1. No balls. Go for it. No balls. See, here's the thing. Lane Kiffin taught us a valuable lesson last week when Auburn played Ole Miss. Because here's the thing. If you're a Washington fan and this fire like, oh, it's 4th and 1. You just need 1 yard. Just go for it. Or it's only 4th and 2. Go for it. It doesn't matter if you're backed up deep in your own territory. Well, Lane Kiffin was going for it every time and just was not getting it. It was just screwing over his team every time. Punt is away. It is going to bounce inside the 10. It's rolling. In the 5, down to the 3, down to the 2, inside the 1, picked up and inch before the goal line. Wow. The ball dropped at the 10, and it was rolling, and the guy was there, and he stopped it right at the 1. Wow. Look at that. Wow. Bateman just scored a touchdown. Aw, man. Well, it was only a matter of time. Was it 7-7 now? Yep. I have a feeling LSU might not score again. Rolling. All right, they're inside the 1. Anthony Brown hands it to Dye. Dye is backed up. Did he get out of the end zone? He did. He barely did. Oh, no. They say he did not. It's a safety for the Husky defense. 2-point safety for Washington. Well, we'll see where this ball's spotted. They said he's in the end zone. It's a safety. I thought he barely got out. Apparently not. We'll take a look at this again. Travis Dye gets hit behind the line. Oh, yeah. That's a safety. The ball never got across the goal line. That's a safety. I don't know. That looks like a safety to me. I mean, he was out of the end zone for a second, but when he went around, I think he went around on his own free will. It wasn't one of those where he just got pushed back against forward progress. Like, if you run backwards, that's not forward progress. Like, remember when that BYU player ran backwards like 30 yards against Coastal Carolina? Like, that's not forward progress. I think that's a safety. What am I going to major in? Sports media communications. And minor in math. Because I know, so I want to be a sports broadcaster, but it's obviously really hard to become a sports broadcaster, so I'm going to minor in math because, 1, I'm really good at math. And 2, there's a lot of high-paying jobs you can get with a math major or minor. Ruling of a safety stands. 9-3, and Washington gets the ball back. So pretty much all of Washington's points have been generated by their defense. That almost a pick 6 interception got him inside the 5, and they scored. And then the safety obviously was from the defense. So, or the Washington defense. I mean, they've come to play. Whole stadium is, I mean, it's rocking. 60,000 plus on hand at Husky Stadium. South Florida ahead of Houston. Yeah, that's a safety. So now Oregon has to kick off from the 20-yard line and give Washington the ball back. That's something people forget about a safety. Bello fish, give me now, I wanna snatch, I wanna party. Oregon fans in the crowd, very disappointed. Kick is away. Washington should be able to get a pretty good return. It's fielded at the 33. Return is across the 40. He's taken down to the 46. So they're going to set up again with great field position. And again, hey, Monday Night Football. Justin Fields and the Bears take on Ben Roethlisberger and the Steelers. Bears are going to get murdered. That's going to be a horrible game. Louisville 14, Clemson 7. One of my good friends, Louisville grad, he's at that game. Michigan 3, Indiana 0. Up by 6, 5 plays, 15 total yards, 2 penalties for 30 yards. Yeah, the Washington offense hasn't done anything yet. They've been on the sidelines most of the game. They're on the field now for their second real drive. Here's a handoff. Sean McGrew up the middle is carried forward for about 3 yards. But yeah, 9 points, and the defense is to credit for pretty much all of them. Boise State 13, Fresno 0. Mount West has been weird this year. There are a lot of pretty good teams out there. Boise State's usually good. They're not that great this year, but they beat BYU on the road, so. Here's a handoff to Sean McGrew again, up the middle, spins forward for about 4 yards. It'll be 3rd and 3 coming up from midfield. Pac-12 standings, Oregon leads the North, but Washington State, Oregon State, and Washington are all only 1 game back. If Washington wins this game, they would control their own destiny in the Pac-12 North. I mean, there are a bunch of teams in the Pac-12 North of hot pursuit. Washington State's only a game back. Oregon State's only a game back. Washington's only a game back. I mean, 2 of Washington's losses are out of conference because they had that horrible loss to Montana. Here's a run to McGrew. He's only going to get 2 yards there. It'll be 4th and 1 again. Kayvon Thibodeau makes the stop. Projected first overall pick in the NFL draft. How severe of a punishment do you think Henry Ruggs will get? He was apparently going over 150 miles an hour. Okay, I have something to say about that. And I'm going to do that next commercial break. Next commercial break, I will give you my Henry Ruggs rant. No way. Oh, yeah, that's a given. He's never playing football again. Maybe in, like, the XFL when he gets out of prison. That's, like, even then, there's no way. Is the XFL coming back? Because they were doing really well until COVID hit. All right, looks like Washington's going to punt. Wow, he waited a long time to punt it. It's up in the air. And it's caught at the 1-yard line again! Wow, that was some great punt coverage. The punter waited, and kicked it so his guys could get down there far enough. And he caught the punt at the 1-yard line again. Wow. Who is this punter for Washington? Somebody sign this man. I mean, the Bears don't really need a punter. Pat O'Donnell's a good punter. Plus, he's punting every damn drive. But if your NFL team needs a punter, sign this man. Wow. Porter for Washington. What if there's another safety? 11-3, possibly? Already got 1 safety down here. And now Anthony Brown will be taking another stab from his own end zone. They're at the 2, sorry. They're at the 2-yard line. Brown hands it off. No, Travis Dye gave him enough room. Got up to the 7-yard line. It'll be 2nd and 5. No, but next commercial break, I'll tell you what I think about Henry Ruggs. I haven't said anything about it, but I feel like I kind of have to. You're going to stream the Bears-Steelers game? Maybe. It'll be a massacre. I'll think about it. Another hand. Nope. Anthony Brown keeping this one around the edge. Oh, breaks a tackle, but is met by a second wave of tacklers. He's going to be 2 yards short of the first down. And it'll be 3rd and 2. All right, if Washington gets a stop here, they got to send the house at the punter and try to block it. All right, the rain is beginning to come down. Wow, it is pouring. It is. The rain is really starting to come down now in Seattle. The Pacific Northwest, it rains a lot. Make sure you handle the ball. Slippery spot here for Oregon. 3rd and 2. They're at the 10. They need to get to the 12 for a first down. Brown is in the shotgun. They're going to hand it off. It's a first down for Travis Dye. Got to the 15 on that. Next commercial break, I'll tell you what I think about Henry Ruggs. I know I've said that like 4 times, but I will. Did you know that every single coach in the top 4 is either Saban or a Saban assistant? Here is Anthony Brown. Looks to throw all day. Now he rolls out. Rolling to the right. He's going to take off and run. Anthony Brown will get 4 yards on that carry. 5 yards on that carry. He'll be second down and 5. Ba-dum, 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 ba-dum. Ba-dum, ba-dum. At the 20, Alaska Airlines Field. And there's movement on the offensive line, and the 5 yards that Oregon just got, they're coming back. It'll be second and 10 now. Las Vegas Raiders have made the news. Dude, it's just an endless media cycle. The Raiders. Jeez. And yet somehow they're like 5-2. Anthony Brown throws. Screen pass is incomplete. Man, you got to be able to throw an accurate screen pass, Anthony Brown. College football playoff top 25. 7 SEC, 6 Big Ten, 3 ACC, 3 Big 12, 2 Mountain West, 2 Independents, only 1 Pac-12. It's Oregon. I mean, this is a Washington team that lost to Montana first week of the season. They're not. I mean, they were ranked. I mean, Washington is 3-2 in conference. 2 of their losses came out of conference. They were the first 2 games of the season. They lost to Michigan and Montana. Michigan beat the brakes off of them, and Montana won 13-7. Anthony Brown on 3rd and 10 throws underneath, incomplete. So they get a first down, gives them room to punt, but nothing after that. Both games were broadcast on ABC were upsets, MSU and Wake Forest. That's kind of what I'm thinking. Are we going to see a third right here? Sure looking like it so far. All right, punt is away for Oregon. It bounces at the 50. It's rolling, and it will be downed at the 43 of Washington. All right, we're going to commercial now. All-State Good Hands program. Every extra point or field goal they donate to, I forget what, but scholarship funds. That's pretty cool. Still gotta remind myself to talk about Henry Ruggs in the next commercial break. Because if I don't keep reminding myself, I'm gonna forget about it. Alright, from the 43-yard line, Washington really hasn't gotten anything going on offense. Here's a run. Nothing. Nothing on that run. Christian Davis with his first carry. Nowhere to go. Bama scoring another touchdown. Damn it. Come on, LSU. Bryce Young pass complete to John Mechie for 8 yards. Well, Oregon has 6 first downs. Washington has 0. 2nd and 9. Morris back to throw, looks middle, caught by the tight end for a gain of about 5. We'll call it 3rd and 4. All right, a minute to go. We all know Bama's going to beat LSU, but this Oregon-Washington game has a real chance of being an upset. That's why I streamed this game, not the Alabama-LSU game. 3rd and 3. Rush looks to throw. It's batted down at the line of scrimmage by Justin Flo. Or no, that's Noah Sewell. Never mind. Yeah, Noah Sewell, legit player on that defense. I think it's Penei Sewell's brother. Correct me if I'm wrong, but Noah Sewell bats the ball down. Still, not a first down for Washington. I swear, if this punter punts it inside the 1 yard line again, I'm about to go nuts. Dude, can we talk real quick? Actually, never mind. I've talked about that enough. Here's another punt. It's backed, and Oregon's going to return it from the 9, and it'll be tackled at the 15. All right, well, that drive literally lasted like no time at all. There's 20 seconds left in the quarter. Dang. I think, yeah, 3 straight 3-and-outs for the Washington offense. But they're dominating the field position game, and they've got 9 points off of that. Still no commercials in like a long time. Still can't talk about Henry Ruggs yet. Here's a throw. Anthony Brown rolling, throwing, and somehow, oh, he dropped it. He threw it behind him. The guy for Oregon tipped it up. He tipped it up behind his back. It went over his head, and he caught it. Then he dropped it. Wow, that would have been a great catch. Honestly, he should have caught it the first time. 12 seconds left. Oh, man, he almost got that. Oh, ball's slippery because it's raining now. How is Panay still doing for the Lions? Lions are winless and terrible. If you ask Lions fans about Panay Sewell, they'll be like, he's not that bad. He's fine. Anthony Brown looks to throw, lobbing one deep to the side. That's not even near anyone. That was close to intentional grounding. 7 seconds left now in the quarter. 3rd and 10. They said the play was legal. Damn, they're like, the quarterback was under duress. That was just a shitty throw. Dude, even the refs are flaming Oregon. 7 seconds left in the quarter. This would, in all likelihood, be the last play of the quarter. All right, Brown looking to throw. Backs up, throws underneath. Caught by Dye. Stays in bounds, but is wrapped up short of the line to gain. Only about 8 yards on that catch. And it'll be 4th and 2 from way deep, so they're going to punt again. That's the end of the first quarter. Quarter 2 will be coming up in a second. All right, y'all want to hear about Henry Ruggs? We'll talk to you about Henry Ruggs. Okay, so, all right, I'm going to start this off with I'm just going to say this right now. Never, ever, ever, ever drive drunk. Never. If you go to a party, you bring a designated driver. Please bring a designated driver if you go to a party. Please bring a designated driver. If you know me personally, if like you have my phone number and I know you, if you go to my school, if you are at a party or wherever and you have any alcohol whatsoever and you don't have anyone to take you home, call me. I will drop whatever I am doing and I will take you home. Never, ever, ever drive when you've had any alcohol whatsoever. Ever. Do not do it. You do not want to kill someone and have your life ruined and ruin their life. Do not do it. Do not drive drunk. I am begging you, please do not. Bring a designated driver to a party. And if you know me and you've had anything to drink and you can't get home, call me. I will drive you home. I promise you I'll drive you home. So, I promise you I'll do it. Now, Henry Ruggs. What an idiot. What an idiot. What an idiot. I mean, he was going 156 miles an hour at 3 a.m. Okay, driving 156 miles an hour while sober is dangerous. Driving 156 miles an hour while drunk out of your skull is life-threatening, as you obviously saw. And here's the thing. MMG talked about this. So the legal limit in Nevada is 0.8. So if you have one beer in Nevada, like if you have one can of Bud Light and you drive, you technically would be able to drive. You wouldn't breathe a 0.8 on a breathalyzer. It's still dangerous, and you still shouldn't do it. But if you were to take one drink and drive, it would technically be legal. As long as you're under a 0.8 on a breathalyzer. Henry Ruggs breathed a 1.6. He was double the legal limit. And here's the thing. They did not breathalyze him at the scene of the crash. They breathalyzed him hours later at the hospital. Which means he had plenty of time for his BAC to lower. He probably was over a 2.5. Like, he was definitely way higher than a 1.6 when he crashed into that guy. He was way higher than that. Here's the thing. If you guys don't know. So 0.8 is the legal limit. 1.6 is pretty hammered. 4 is like you're dying from liver failure. So Henry Ruggs was at least over a 2.5. I mean, that man was hammered out of his mind. I mean, that guy could not even think straight. So you should not be driving, let alone driving 156 miles an hour. Now, they said he was driving with his girlfriend. I'm assuming his girlfriend was probably wasted too, so I guess that wasn't really an option to have her drive either. I mean, that guy could not even think straight. I mean, that guy probably couldn't walk home safely, let alone drive home like a NASCAR driver. He did have a gun in his car. Now, here's the thing. A lot of people keep guns in their cars, and he didn't use it. So, I mean, whatever. They could. What the judge could do, or what the jury could do, is get him on possession of a firearm. Wow. Because here's the thing. You can't operate a gun. You have to... you can't have... Like, okay. Oh, hey, Washington just got a first down. Like, you can breathe as... You can't have any out. Like, okay. Like I said, the legal limit to drive is 0.8. The legal limit to use a gun is 0. You can't have a gun if you've had any alcohol at all. So that's just another charge the judge could stack on top of him. But what he's definitely going to get is vehicular manslaughter. Because obviously he didn't mean to kill this person. If you guys don't know, there's first-degree murder, which means you planned to murder someone. There's second-degree murder, which means you killed someone on purpose, but you didn't plan it. And then manslaughter, which is you didn't mean to kill this person, but you still did. So they're definitely going to get in with vehicular manslaughter, DUI, reckless driving, probably. Definitely reckless driving. They could get in with unlawful possession of a firearm, maybe. Depends. I saw he is facing anywhere between 2 and 46 years in prison. Because here's the thing. The vehicular manslaughter, that's anywhere... Okay, Washington looks, throws, sidelines intercepted. Oregon comes away with a takeaway. They needed that. There you go. Interception for Oregon. They're going to get it at like the 30. Man, Washington's offense has been awful. But, so here's the thing. Vehicular manslaughter, that's anywhere between 2 and 20 years, okay? If the judge decides to stack all these, the unlawful possession of a firearm, the reckless driving, the DUI, if they stack all of that on top of him, he could face up to 40 years in prison. Henry Ruggs' lawyer has his work cut out for him. I mean, he has his work cut out for him. I mean, this is going to be tough for Henry Ruggs' lawyer. You see him getting between 5 and 10 years. I'll say... What I could say is, here's the thing. The woman that died, which, obviously that's so horrible. I mean, my heart goes out to her family. I mean, that's awful to have a loved one die like that. That's horrible. I mean, I can't even begin to comprehend how I would feel if that was someone that I knew. But she didn't die from the impact of the car. Her car caught on fire, and she couldn't get out. And her dog was in the car. Not the dog, dude. No, that made it worse. The dog, not the dog. But Henry Ruggs, I hope you die in prison. I mean, I honestly, I hope you die in prison, Henry Ruggs. I hope you die in prison. I mean, this guy is not seeing the light of, I mean, he's obviously never going to play football again. I mean, sorry. But Henry Ruggs, you should not see the light of day ever again. I mean, that man should get life in prison. He won't. That's just my opinion. And here's the thing. What a lot of people are getting mad about him for is when he was in the hospital, he was like, he just like complained the whole time there. He's like, "Get me out of here! I didn't do anything wrong." He's hammered out of his mind. You'd be doing that. His life is crumbling before his eyes. I mean, he's not gonna have a great reaction. But if we're thinking how many years he'll, I'm gonna say 15. I'll say 15 years in prison. But it's just horrible. I'll go back to my original statement. If you have did Ruggs have any prior history or arrests? No, he did not. I don't think so. Not that I know of. Here's the thing, right? I'll go back to my original statement. If you have anything to drink whatsoever, do not drive. Do not drive if you've had any alcohol whatsoever. I don't care if you've had one beer. Do not do it. I mean, technically it could be still legal depending on what state you're in. Like Nevada's legal limit is 0.8. You could drink one beer and be under that. Still don't do it. Don't do it. Just don't do it. If you have anything to drink and you know me and I live within a decent distance, call me. I will drop whatever I'm doing and I'll take you home. Like this woman is dead. Because Henry Ruggs was just an irresponsible idiot. Just do not drive drunk. Whatever you do not drive drunk. Yeah, it just makes me sad. I promise you, I will take you home. But, all right, here's a run for Oregon. Okay. Oregon's got like a 3rd and 4. Okay, that's enough of talking about Henry Ruggs. Put your predictions in the chat. How many years is this guy spending in jail? It'll depend on the judge. One drink and I'm calling Murray. Yeah, call Murray. Murray will take you home. I mean, if you live in another state, you might not be able to come right away. If you live within like 2 hours, I will drive you. Like, I promise you. All right, 3rd and 5. Anthony Brown backs up, throws underneath. Not even close to anyone. Man, both these offenses are putrid right now. So Oregon's going to have to punt again. But yeah, Henry Ruggs, you should die in prison. That man should not see the light of day. Doesn't matter, though. I mean, I don't know. I'll say 15 years. That's my prediction. All right, here's a punt return for Washington. Oh, he's got space. He's got space. All the way to the 49. Good punt return. But can they get a first? They got one first down last drive and then threw an interception. So, can they get another first down? But, yeah. Honestly, the best plan is if you go anywhere, a gathering, a party, wherever, and you think there's going to be alcohol, have one person in your group be like, hey, I'm not going to drink anything, I'll drive. That's a designated driver if you don't know what that is. But do not drive drunk, people. Do not do it. All right, that's enough. What else is there to talk about? Let's look at scores around the country. Alabama up 14-7 at halftime. Kentucky and Tennessee tied at 21 with only 16 seconds left in the half. Iowa up on Northwestern 14-3. Boise State up on Fresno 16-7. Obviously Oregon, Washington 9-3. 10-7. Michigan, Indiana's hanging around. I'm gonna tune into that game. I'm gonna see what's going on there. Boom. There are 4 teams in the Big Ten West with two losses. Minnesota, Wisconsin, Purdue, and Iowa are going to be in like a 4-way tie for the division. The Big Ten is nuts. I will say, Indiana was tied 7-7 with Ohio State in the first quarter. Ohio State scored on their first drive, and then Indiana scored on their first drive. So we're like, all right, it's going to be a good game. And then Indiana didn't score again. And Ohio State scored on every drive in the first half. McNamara running around for his life, zips it down the field. Almost intercepted by Indiana. Indiana's 2-6. Yeah. This is weird. I feel like Michigan never plays night games. Is that just me? I feel like Michigan never plays night games. It's just something I feel like doesn't happen. It's obvious. It's still light. It's still light outside on the West Coast in Seattle. It's dark as hell, and everywhere across the country. West Coast, it's still daytime. It's only 5:46 on the West Coast. Bum, bum, bum. Bum 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 bow down 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 down. Dun 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 dun. Why are we inside a record store? Then they still sold. Oh, it's the gum wall. Seattle has this gum wall where it's tradition. If you're chewing gum, you place it on the wall. It's just a wall full of people's old gum. Like, that's kind of disgusting, but it's also kind of cool. Did you know that the people that helped develop the color TV went to University of Washington? It's trivia time. Can you name the first movie in color ever? It's a pretty easy question, but can you name the first movie in color ever? 1st and 10 for Washington from midfield, and we got whistles before the snap. I think it's going to be a false start on Washington. Place your guesses in the chat. All right. I know what the first movie in color is. I've seen it before. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 now, 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 now. Dun, dun, dun. I'm gonna wait till someone guesses. Do you know first movie ever in color? Here's a screen pass caught by Washington. Nice carry there. All right. Got quite a few yards back. That's Michael Bynum. And he'll get about 10 yards on that catch, we'll say. It'll be 2nd and 5. And that's Justin Wright is a little bit, he's coming up limping after the play. He's going to go to the sidelines, sub out. Wizard of Oz, you are correct. It was the Wizard of Oz. What's her name? What was the girl's name? Dorothy? Yeah. She had a dream about all that stuff. 2nd and 5. Run doesn't go anywhere. It'll be 3rd down. I think my parents just got home. Washington 0 for 3 on 3rd down. See if they can get their first conversion here. 3rd and 6. They're going to throw it. 5-man rush for Oregon. Throws to the sidelines. It's caught. First down, Washington. Cutting back to the middle. Nice carry there on the catch and run. Travis Davis on the catch for the first down. All right, finally a 3rd down conversion for Washington. Dorothy from Kansas and her dog Toto. Didn't she get like picked up in a tornado or something in her dream? There's a little throw out to the flat, screen pass, doesn't really develop, no yardage there. Yeah, friggin' Dorothy just gets picked up. Imagine getting picked up in a tornado. That's terrifying. Like, you are dying if you get picked up in a tornado. So you gotta hide and crouch in your basement. Dude, I feel like there are so many tornado warnings in Chicagoland, and none of them ever amount to anything. There was a tornado. So I live in Dyer, Indiana. There was a tornado. A tornado. All right, here's a throw to the flat. It's caught. Another flat route pass that doesn't go anywhere. It'll be 3rd and 10 coming up. No, so I live in Dyer, Indiana, and there was a tornado, and they're like, the tornado is going to rip through this little town of... Dyer's not really that small of a town, but they're like, it's the Dyer tornado, okay? That there were news helicopters everywhere. The tornado knocked over, like, 1 tree and, like, 1 shed. It was, like, the lamest tornado ever. And we're like, really? There's news coverage here for this? Like, it really wasn't newsworthy. Like, it barely did anything. 3rd and 11 for Washington. Quarterback looks, throws another little flat route. He breaks a tackle. Breaks another one, reaches for the line. And did he get there? They're going to mark him. I think they're going to give it to him. Or no, is he a little bit short? They're going to mark him a bit short. Wow. Another little flat throw. Receiver breaks a tackle. It's going to be fourth and like a few inches. Fourth and very short. You got to go for this. You got to keep the offense on the field here. You need like what, a foot? Okay, the ruling on the field is that the runner made the line to gain. They're going to review that. Let's see. He's getting dragged down, but he dives for it. Oh, yeah, his knee's down. He's at least a yard short. Is it a crime to have max play fading at your alma mater? Oh my god. Baylor -7. A smart sports investment. Don't know about that. Touchdown Gamecocks. 20-10. No way, Sal. Dude, Florida. Oh no. My friend stormed the field at Purdue. This is the scene at Purdue. Ugh. Oregon, Oklahoma, Cincy would all lose. Penn, lose to Penn. What? Oregon, Oklahoma, Cincinnati would all lose. Penn, Ohio State, MSU, and MU. What? I'm so confused. To be fair, if Oregon loses, Cincinnati's going to be ranked 4. It's nothing to sneeze at. Bum ba dun 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 dun. All right, they called him short of the line to gain. It's gonna be 4th and 1 for Washington. All right, they're gonna stay on the field. They need 1 yard to keep the drive going. Backfield is empty. They're on the Wildcat. They're going to run the draw. It's going nowhere. 2-yard loss for Sean McGrew. The Oregon defense gets to the backfield and pulls away with a stop. They tried to get too cute. They could have just QB sneaked and got it, but they tried to get too cute. If Cincinnati played Oregon, Ohio State, or Michigan today, do you realistically think Cincinnati would win any of those games? I do, but a lot of people don't. Sure they can beat any of those teams. Really, there aren't any teams in college football that are like blowing me away with how good they are. Maybe Georgia, and Cincinnati almost beat Georgia last year. Anthony Brown throws middle, caught, first down Oregon, all the way to the 48 with a first down. Good throw from Brown. Still 9-3. It's been 9-3 for a while. Anthony Brown looking, throws to the last. Oh, incomplete. He acted like he was going to run, and then he threw it, and his receiver wasn't really ready, and it was a horrible throw. Look, Anthony Brown, he's got potential to run with his legs. He's not great at throwing the football, but he can create plays, and he still is a valuable part of Oregon's offense. All right, here's a run for Travis Dye. Breaks to the second level. First down. Travis Dye to the 45-yard line of Washington. Good run there. Dun 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 dun. Travis Dye in motion to the outside. Brown throws it to him. Travis Dye on the screen is able to follow some blocks and get a carry of about 6. At least 2nd and 4 upcoming. Travis Dye, 7 rushes, 32 yards, 4.6 a carry. It's not really been that great. Anthony Brown, hands off. This is Cardwell, the running back. Nowhere to go on that carry. It'll be 3rd down. I'm gonna FaceTime Conlon. Here's a run for Oregon. Die. He's short. It's going to be 4th and 1. Tried to get that extra little push to the line, but just not enough. The ruling on the field is that the runner was short of the line of game. The previous play is under further review. Dang, it looks like he actually got a first down. I follow Boilermaker Edits on Instagram. Purdue basketball is in 3 days. This is bad.
Your homies die, you'll never slide, it ain't adding up. Get caught with a pipe, you out same night, you fed or what? You are packing the air, this guess what? You'll still be alive right now if you niggas ain't get it.
Damn it! Ah! Call reverse. All right, they gave Oregon a first down. I swear, dude, Purdue can only beat good teams. Can't beat horrible teams. Here's Anthony Brown on the RPO. He rolls. He lobs one deep for the end zone, and it is caught for the touchdown. And the Ducks tie it up. Anthony Brown with a beautiful throw drops it right in the bucket for the touchdown to Devin Williams. And the extra point pending will tie it up. Wide open. RPO completely caught Washington lacking. Oh no! Oh no! I lost my scoreboard. I went to wipe off my screen. Oh, you're... Shoot, hold on. Oh no, no, stop move. Okay. Extra point is good. I gotta fix this real quick. Hold on. There it is. All right, well, Oregon grabs the lead for the first time today. It is now 10-9. Are you gonna do any college basketball videos for this season? I don't know if you like You don't know if I like college hoops. You, my friend, are in for a rude awakening. You, my friend, are in for a rude awakening. We do bracketologies almost every week on the channel. Come January and February, it's just nonstop college basketball talk on the channel. It's just nonstop college basketball bracketologies, streams, everything. There will be a lot of college basketball videos, and the first bracketology is tomorrow. Murray comes on for bracketologies. I know you guys love Murray. Murray will make his own oh yeah, we do. Yeah. I'm assuming you're new somewhat to the channel. But, oh yeah. I'm gonna get something to drink real quick. I'll be back in a second. You know, it's not a Quincy Ball sports stream unless you have apple juice. It's just not a Quincy Ball sports stream unless you have apple juice. No sleep November. Jeez. There's a punt return for Washington. Around the corner. This is a big one. He's crossed the 30. He's dragging out of the 32. I thought he was about to break that for like 50 plus yards, but. Yeah, Anthony Brown. RPO, receiver runs a bit of a double move at the top, fools the safety. Anthony Brown drops it right in the bucket. It's a good play by Anthony Brown. Only 4:59 left to go in the half. Here's a run. Sean McGrew gets to the second level. Decent run there. Still trying to churn the legs. We'll get about 5. Oh, yeah. UTSA and UTEP still. How is UTSA not ranked? Here's another run for Washington up the middle, first down. Breaks a tackle, still going to the 50. Dragged down to the 48. All right. Since the 9 points by virtue of their defense, Washington hasn't done anything. Bring out the whistle, fetches, pass it. Another run. Sean McGrew not going anywhere on that carry. No gain. At least second down. Bring out a whistle, fetches, pass it. Do you think Cincinnati would have a good shot? Renato whistle fetch a passage. Alright, 2nd and 10. Screen pass caught. Not going anywhere. Man, these screen passes are just not developing for Washington. Games decided by 7 points or less. 5 games for Oregon, 6 for Washington. Oregon's 4-1 in those games. Washington is 3-3 in those games. 1 of 5 on 3rd down is Washington. Oregon's 2 of 6. 3rd and 8. Oh, look out. Thibodeau's in pursuit. He drops it over the top. It's tipped up and almost intercepted by Kayvon Thibodeau and almost caught by Michael Morris. That ball was tipped up in the air. It hit like 8 different hands, but it ultimately falls to the ground. That's another 4th down. Yeah, Thibodeau was after him. That ball got tipped up. He almost picked it off. Man, that ball was pinballing around. That terrifies you if you're a coach, because when that ball gets knocked up into the air, it's anyone's game. Punches away. Oh, look at this. Oh, it wasn't that great of a play. It's still a good point. I got him inside the 10. At the 7, but he's had 2 of them at the 1, so 1 of the 7. He's just not as good as the other ones. Today's Aflac trivia question. Let's see what we got here. Travis Dye is one of 3 FBS players to lead his team in rush yards and receptions. Who are the other 2? I'm going to say Isaiah Spiller. I'm going to say Isaiah Spiller leads Texas A&M in receptions and in rush yards. I don't know. Okay, that's one of them. Who else could lead their team? I'm going to say Sincere McCormick of Texas San Antonio. Because that guy's a beast. I'm not sure how much he gets out of the backfield. I'm going to say Isaiah Spiller and Sincere McCormick. Those are my questions to who leads their team in rushing and receiving. Travis Dye for Oregon's one of them. All right, Washington uses a timeout. Oregon ran it for 2 yards, and then Washington called timeout. Don't let me down, Washington. Did you pick them? Picked Washington on the money line. Probably not a bad pick. What was the money line for this game? Hold on. I'm going to look and see what the money line for this game was. Did you bet the game, Mason? The money line for this game, Washington is plus 220. Oregon's minus 270 on the money line. So that means if you bet $10 on Washington, you get 22 if you won. Here's Anthony Brown on the QB draw. Not really going anywhere. Maybe 2 yards. It'll be 3rd medium coming up. All right, what's the answer to the trivia question? They're going to show it. The other 2 players are Tyler Beatty, Missouri, and Deuce Vaughn, Kansas State. Okay, I would not have gotten either. I've even heard of the guy from Missouri. Deuce Vaughn's a good player for Kansas State. I did not get either one of those. All right, Washington used their Another timeout. Interesting. Yeah, see, here's the thing. They were like, oh, Anthony Brown got booed at Oregon because he was playing badly. Here's the thing, right? Spencer Rattler gets booed because he wasn't playing well. Wah, 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 I'm Spencer Rattler, I'm going to cry about it. And then eventually get benched because I suck. Anthony Brown, QB keeper, makes a man miss, dives for the first, he got it. Anthony Brown, not phased, continues to just go out and do his thing. Anthony Brown is infinitely times better than Spencer did. To think Spencer Rattler was the Heisman front runner and he got benched and will never play again. At least at Oklahoma. He'll probably transfer and someone will pick him up. There was like a video surfaced of him in high school being just an asshole to his teammates. The Maple Leafs scored. What's the score of that game? Dang. 4-1 Leafs over the Bruins. Haha, the Leafs are up 4-1 over the Bruins. They're gonna blow. Shut up. Shut up. Leafs are up 4-1 over Boston. We've seen this before. You're a sick person. You're a sick person and you prey on the downfall of others. Dance to your groove and dance do 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 down da 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 da. Ugh, weird feeling in my throat. All right, they're once again reviewing whether Anthony. All right, first down, Morgan. All right, Travis Dye on the carry. Gets maybe 2 yards, pushed out of bounds. Jackson Sermon makes the tackle. All right, clock is ticking. About 1:11 to go. Let's just put it at 1 minute. All right, my food is done. I was heating up mac and cheese bites. We'll get him after this play. Brown hands it. Travis Dye up the middle. First down. Travis Dye dragging tacklers. Oh, my ball comes out. Oh, Oregon recovered the fumble. Ball came out at the end of that play, but Red jumped on top of it. 17-yard run for Travis Dye. Got the food. It's 43 seconds to go. How many timeouts does each team have? Bro, what are they reviewing? Are you trying to rule whether or not he was down? Oregon recovered it anyway. The ball would literally be at the same spot. What? What a giant waste of time. These refs are horrible. Not necessarily that they're making bad calls, but they've had to review, like, a bunch of obvious calls. Charge timeout, Oregon. They're first of the half. Jeez. Hamilton Green, law student from Seattle, Washington's first black football player, played in first game at then Washington Field, now Husky Stadium, member of 1924 Rose Bowl team. All right, Oregon ran it, didn't get anything. "20 seconds and counting at midfield." I gotta hurry up. Anthony Brown on the keeper. Not gonna do anything. 3rd and 10. I think they're gonna call timeout here. With 13 seconds. Man, clock management has been a little bit suspect here. They have 13 seconds. They're at midfield. They got one timeout left. They just used one. Third and 7. Anthony Brown hands it to Dye and doesn't get anything. I think I might just take everyone to the half, unless someone wants to call a timeout. Who called timeout? I think Washington did. All right. Game clock operator, please reset the clock to 8 seconds. Oh my god. when your friend cancels the plans, so now you get to stay at home in bed like what's up. Ball bounces out of bounds with 1 second. We're gonna play with 1 second. You won't. RJ3's like, you want to say this is football weather, but it's pouring and I'm miserable. There's some serious rain coming down. Come on, Washington. Run a play with 1 second. Just gonna kneel it. Okay. That's halftime. 1 point game. Alabama only beating LS Doo by 6. Did they score? Ranking every starting center. Jokic. 2 through 28 doesn't matter. 19 through 20. Tennessee, Kentucky turned out to be a good game. Yeah.
I remember when an 88 mile per hour fastball wasn't all too bad. Man, the game is changing.
Oh my god, that's bad. I can't show that. That's horrible. Oh no! Our table! It's broken! Shut up. Who cares? Wow. Bryce Young just threw that ball like 80 yards. 20-14 though. Good game. How do you lose to Purdue? How does one lose to Purdue? The spoiler man. Shut up. Renato Wood just pass the Dutch. Hey, Purdue's got Ohio State next. Pick 6 Tennessee. There you go. Dude, Tulsa could have beat Cincinnati. Dude fumbled. Oh. Jackson Smith and Jigma. What kind of name is Jackson Smith and Jigma? Oh, H. Oh, H. Purdue upsets top 5 team. Want to see me do it again? If you're a Purdue fan, which upset do you like better, the Iowa one or the Michigan State one? Alright. Don't you hate it when you, like, leave? Dance if you're getting skull drugged by South Carolina. (17-7), Michigan up on Indiana. LSU's only down by 6 in the fourth quarter. Fourth quarter already? It's already the fourth quarter. Damn, it is already the fourth quarter. If they for some reason tie the game, I will start a separate stream. Did Uncle Lou make a video about the halftime of these games? Michigan State's still Michigan State's still celebrating last week's win. Auburn tied 3-3 with ROTC school. I'm gonna check that.
Well, Michigan State just scored a touchdown here as I was just getting ready to record this halftime video for the 3:30 games. Kenneth Walker with a nice run there. K9, that's a good name. I like that name for him, K9. So, they're going to cut the deficit down to 7. It looks like 21-14. They trail Purdue, though. And this was the game all week that everybody talked about when you talk about picking upsets, right? This was the one Everybody said Michigan State's a hangover game, it's a trap game, whatever you want to say. After that big emotional rivalry game win last week against Michigan, and in the first half at least, it looks like a lot of those people were right. I didn't buy into that. I actually bet Michigan State in this game minus 2.5. So of course I've never seen a game before, and probably never played football either. But anyway, we'll see what happens in the second half. I don't think it's over for Michigan State. They're going to have to play better in the second half for sure. So they're down 7 at halftime. And what a game going on in College Station between Texas A&M and Auburn. Right here, this one just went to the half too. Tied 3-3. A lot of people don't like these type of games. Oh, these games are boring. Those are people that generally don't really understand the game of football. I think you can watch a low-scoring defensive game and be entertained if you know what you're looking at. It's been a hell of a game. We'll see what happens.
All right, LSU with the ball. Let's see what they can do. Brennan throw. Is that still their quarterback? What's their quarterback's name? LSU's quarterback. Who's their quarterback? I don't even know. Oh, the Johnson dude. I bet you serious. I'm surprised they didn't upset Notre Dame the way they've been playing. Yeah, for real. Notre Dame. They've looked good since their loss to Cincinnati. They were playing pretty subpar before that, but ever since they lost to Cincinnati, they've looked really good. Haven't lost again. Here we go. Bitch, you serious? So she try to have my baby, but play me on the phone. I'm not your business. Okay, I need to stop humming TikTok songs. First and 15. Johnson looks to throw, zips it to the sidelines. It's caught. Oh, nice move there. 13-yard catch there for LSU. This is really the second best team in the country. Only up by 6 on a 4-4 LSU team. Just a thought. Just a thought. Hey. Just a thought. Maybe. Just maybe. Second best team in the country. Oh, countless this time. Yo, what up, cuh?
What up, slime loony?
Oh! Alright. What's it called? If LSU ties this up against Alabama, I'm going to have to stream on my phone. But they probably...
Why can't you stream on your computer?
Because I'm streaming the Oregon-Washington game on my computer.
Right now?
Yes. Say hi to stream, slime.
Oh, I'm so lucky that I didn't start the call off with some cancel bullshit. Quincy, MSU was good for a while, huh?
Yeah. So's Notre Dame.
We fucking beat you. We beat Purdue, you got smoked.
We have a ranked win. You don't.
Actually, we demolished Wisconsin, and Wisconsin's ranked.
They shouldn't be, but okay.
You shouldn't have won that game either.
Against who? Michigan?
Michigan.
No, we should have won that game.
We would beat Cincinnati in a rematch. Fuck what anyone says.
Cap.
Don't you fucking dare say cap. You know we would, because think about it. The way they've been playing recently.
Bro, they seriously have been playing like some ass, bro.
And this is why they're not going to make it.
And yet I'm still going to have them at 2 in my rankings because I had to drop Michigan State from 2.
Oh, but if Notre Dame is so bad, then Cincinnati beating us isn't a good win, so don't fucking rank them high.
No.
Oh, if
Notre Dame's
so
looked...
bad,
I literally was just talking about how Notre Dame's looked good since they lost Cincinnati.
I didn't hear you say that.
Well, they have been looking good since they lost Cincinnati. A bunch of my goons were at the Notre Dame game today.
You see, you only talk good about Notre Dame when it benefits one of your stupid ass fucking teams.
True. Cincinnati could be in the playoffs if Oregon loses. If Oregon loses, they'll be in the.
Clearly should have lost this to Tulsa. Tulsa's quarterback was a slit at their half.
Dude, oh my god.
That shit pissed me off so bad.
I don't know why you want them to. If Cincinnati winning makes you look good, I hope you know that.
Yeah, we're not gonna make the playoffs anyway, so I don't care. Plus, we would be ranked ahead of them if they lost.
Actually, you wouldn't. They'd be ranked ahead of you still.
No, they wouldn't.
Well, Oregon's ranked ahead of Ohio State.
That doesn't matter. We're 10th and they're 6th. If they would have lost to Tulsa,
Oh, they would have. I don't know, maybe.
they 2 and 3 and 5 Tulsa.
But y'all would have the same record, and they would have beaten you.
But common opponents, we thrashed Navy. They beat them by 7.
Common opponents, you literally played each other. You a dum-dum.
Quincy,
You're also a
hey
bum.
guys, Quincy literally, I asked Quincy this question off stream. I texted him, and he says maybe. And as soon as he gets off stream, he's like, nah, no chance.
No, I'm saying no. Okay, he's saying if Cincinnati played Notre Dame again, could Notre Dame win? Maybe, but I'm saying right now Cincinnati should be ranked ahead of Notre Dame even if they lose.
Okay, but who do you think would win right now? Like the way the teams played today and have been playing.
Where's the game being played at? Is it in South Bend?
Who cares? Who cares?
I think Cincinnati would win, but it'd be a good
Let's
game.
get to the Fiesta Bowl.
First half stats: Anthony Brown, interception on first drive, started 3 of 11 for 17 yards and a pick.
Hey, retard, let's say it's the Fiesta Bowl. Who wins?
Well, you're not gonna play each other. Cincinnati wins, because they'd get up for a bowl game. Notre Dame would have players sitting out, like Kyle Hamilton would probably sit out, because he's a baby.
Desmond Ritter would sit out.
No, he wouldn't.
Fucking bitch.
Guarantee you, Desmond Ritter would play. Desmond Ritter would play.
Fucking baby I've ever seen.
Desmond Ritter
He
would
was
play.
crying. He was crying on the side, like there were tears coming out of his eyes.
Because he thought they were gonna lose to the 3-5 Tulsa
He
team.
was crying.
It's nothing different than Spencer Rattler.
Crying up 8.
It's not any different than Spencer Rattler.
Tears flowing out of his eyes.
Not any different than Spencer Rattler.
Yo, Notre Dame versus Virginia is playing 7:30 ABC.
Damn, wondering who asked.
Wondering if you should kill yourself.
Washington is 3-3 in one-score games. They will get the ball to start the half.
Florida is horrible. Like, absolutely.
Me and my homies hate Florida. Murray's on suicide watch. All right, kick is away to start the second half between Oregon and Washington.
Florida is almost as repulsive as watching 2 autistic kids have sex.
Hey, yo, that's out of pocket.
Hey, yo, have you met me?
That's out of pocket, bro. Chill with that.
Dude, Mackenzie Milton's not good. I don't care. He's not.
We were talking about this earlier. What do you think over under 10.5 years in prison for Henry Ruggs?
Under because he's black.
I said 15. I think he should get life, but
Dude. Like,
how many years do you think he should get?
well, he should get up to at least 40 because that way he would have no chance of returning to the NFL. So
He's not returning to the NFL anyway. No one's gonna sign him.
Dude, Ben Roethlisberger returned to the NFL. Didn't he, like, rape a kid or something?
I don't think he was convicted.
Doesn't matter. He still did it.
It's-
Kobe Bryant raped someone, and he was with the legends.
yeah, but I don't think those people were ever convicted.
Ray Lewis literally murdered somebody. Quincy.
He wasn't
Murdered
convicted
on purpose.
either.
It doesn't matter.
Kind of like O.J. Simpson. They found O.J. Simpson innocent.
That's only because O.J. Simpson's legal team is a bunch of legends.
O.J. Simpson. O.J. Simpson is the greatest legal team of all time. Washington once
Dream team, legal team.
dream team legal team once again.
Alex is not focused and he is not having fun.
Once again, Washington can't move the ball. All 9 of their points are from their defense. They had almost a pick 6. They got an interception. It got down to like the 5-yard line. They got a touchdown, and then they had a safety.
David Bell disrespected your secondary.
Just like Rondell Moore with Ohio State 3 years ago. All right, Washington throws middle caught. Oh, they didn't get a first. He only got like 7 yards.
Who's winning the Bama game?
Bama was up by 6 last time I checked. Let's see. He's in the fourth quarter. Is that a commercial now? I don't know.
I think Notre Dame is going to move up to either 9th or 8th.
I have them at 9th in my rankings. You know who I have at 10?
Who?
Texas A&M.
Yep, but like...
You know I love my A&M slimes.
Wake lost, Michigan State lost to Purdue. I don't know if they're going to drop lower than 10 now because they beat Michigan, but...
They have to be ahead of Michigan. Like, there's no way they're behind Michigan.
If Oregon loses, then they have...
If Oregon loses, they're done.
Oregon has to be out of the top 10 because, like, that would be a loss to Stanford and Washington. Who are both...
Yeah, I think Stanford beat Washington.
It doesn't really matter.
Here's the thing. Oregon's only 1 game up on the Pac-12. Like, Washington State, Oregon State, and I think someone else are all, like, 1 game behind them. And they have to play, like, all those teams.
You know, usually, I would definitely watch the 7:30 ABC game, but hell no. I am not watching a Pac-12 conference game. That shit is the most...
All right, Travis Dye on the carry. Travis Dye, what a spin move! He's still on his feet! He dives all the way to the 42 with a first down. No, this is a pretty entertaining game. It's 9...
I'd rather drink bleach and watch Kingfinity strip naked than watch a Pac-12 game.
No, this is actually an entertaining game. Bum ba da dun da da dun. Dun 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 dun. If Alabama loses, A&M leads the West. Yeah, I mentioned that earlier. If Auburn beats Alabama, A&M wins the West. First and 10, there's a run. Travis Dye. He'll get about 3 yards there.
Dude, what is... Wait.
What's the score of the Alabama-LSU game?
Don't you fucking spoil that, or else I'm gonna say...
No, what's the score? Just tell me what the score is.
20-14, but if anybody says it in the chat, don't spoil it, or else I'm gonna yell racial obscenity.
Yo, racial obscenity.
Like Damien Folks moment.
Like Damien, who said the N-word on one of my streams. I had to ban him.
I'd say something even worse.
I had to ban him from the Discord server. Travis Dye on the carry. He's gonna get met at the first down marker, but he's gonna have enough. First down, Oregon.
Baylor lost.
That made me upset. I was gonna pick Baylor to beat Oklahoma next week. Don't know if I can do that anymore. I might still go.
Doesn't matter. The Big 12 is gonna come down most likely to Oklahoma State game.
I think I might still take Baylor.
Think
Not even gonna lie.
like this, if Oklahoma State beats Oklahoma and they both win out the rest of the regular season, they play each other the next week, right?
I think so, yeah. That's stupid. That's why divisions are great. Divisions are good for college football. Oh, 3rd and 1. Travis Dye picks up the first down. He's still on his feet. Inside the 20. Inside the 10. He is going to be dragged down at the 5-yard line. First and goal, Ducks. I don't really care who wins, but... Turns on the accelerators. Inside.
Dude, Indiana, they are...
Every 3rd down, Tennessee dies. It could be 3rd and 78, and we'd still give up the first stop.
Dude, Clemson's gonna lose again.
My friend's at that Louisville game. Louisville's gonna beat Clemson. DJ, on the lane.
Remember when you said DJ was gonna be better than Lawrence? Don't lie, you said that.
Nah, that is the worst take of all time.
Honestly, you should
Trevor Lawrence will always and forever be better than DJ on the lane.
I hate Uncle Lou. I want to punch Uncle Lou in his stupid retard face.
You don't like the ukulele?
No, I said Uncle Lou.
Oh, ukulele. How did you... Okay, hot take. Notre Dame and Clemson are the two... Last year's Notre Dame and Clemson teams were the two worst playoff teams of all time. Besides that Oklahoma team that gave up like 60 points. How the hell did you let DJ...
Did you forget Washington made the playoffs one year?
They actually almost won that game. They actually had a competitive game with Alabama. Here's Travis Dye. No, Travis Dye plunges up the... that Washington team actually was really good. They had Miles Gaskin, John Ross, and Vita Vea. They almost beat Alabama. They gave him a pretty good run. That Washington team was not bad. No, how did you give up 500 yards to the ukulele?
Because he had weapons last year.
Good point. Second and goal. Anthony Brown is gonna keep it. Brown is gonna get it untouched. Touchdown, Ducks.
Think about it this way. Clemson might be undefeated if they had a fucking somewhat decent offense right now.
Bruh. Clemson Fan 1 renamed his page like Tony Elliott slander page.
Dude, they were literally sucking his dick last year saying he should get a head coaching job.
Yeah, dude. This is like
This is why coaching is the most overrated thing in all.
Bro, they almost lost to Florida State.
Fucking Max Johnson just fumbled.
What an idiot.
He just fumbled at the...
That's LSU's QB, right?
Yeah, he just fumbled at the 3.
So now Alabama has it first and goal.
No, Alabama's 3. That's even worse.
Oh, so they gotta go 97 yards?
Alabama does, but, like, LSU had a chance to take the lead.
Really?
Failed. Max Johnson is a ding-ding. Oh, his arm was going forward. Oh, he like... I don't know. Because his arm was going forward, but he kind of, like, dropped the ball, so...
Hold on, I'm gonna switch to that game. I won't say anything.
Well, how is that gonna work? You're streaming.
I'm gonna...
College Game Day is heading to Oxford, Mississippi.
For who and who?
Mississippi.
Who doesn't A&M play him next week?
Let me check, sir. Dude. Why are they not heading to Bucknell vs. Army?
Bucknell versus Oxford, Honestly, there aren't very many good choices. Honestly, I wasn't that upset with them going to... Honestly, you know where they should go to Baylor, Oklahoma.
They should. That's not next week, buddy.
Yeah, it is.
No, you're retarded.
Yeah, it is.
Oh, facts, it is. Well, Baylor sucks. They lost.
Auburn, Ole Miss, Mississippi State.
Notre Dame, if we beat Virginia, would actually not be a bad
No,
game.
that's the best game. It's Baylor, Oklahoma is the best game.
If we beat Virginia, that would not be a bad win. That would be a pretty good win. Virginia's offense is really good.
Oh, they said his hand was going forward.
Yes. Don't shut up.
Okay, I won't say anything about the actual game.
You're gonna say, touchdown off down. Touchdown.
No, I won't say anything. I promise you. Win one for the Gipper. Hold on, I'm gonna set up a stream. Hold on. I'm gonna stream the end of this game.
Wait, are you not streaming anymore?
No, I'm still I'm gonna have 2 streams going at once.
How the hell?
You'll see. Just hang up.
Are you gonna stream on your phone and FaceTime to me?
No, I can't. Hang up.
You hang up. Hang up, Quintard.
Give me a second. I'm trying to do something. Oh, did they go for it on 4th down? Oh, they went for it on 4th down. I didn't realize what down it was. Hold on. Wait, so was that? Okay, yeah, that was 4th down. Okay. Okay, I'll call Conlon back.
What do you want, ding dong?
I decided not to stream.
Why? Because LSU didn't get the touchdown?
No, they got the touchdown. I just don't want to stream.
No, they did, Quincy.
Did you see it?
Yes, I saw it.
Yeah.
Max Johnson almost made
Do you think they should have kicked it?
Hell yeah. Because watch, Alabama's gonna have to punt the ball away, so yeah, they should have kicked it. Honestly, I shouldn't say that. It's Alabama. They'll probably score a touchdown.
Let's see if Washington's doing. Dude, Washington has been so bad on offense. Literally all 9 of Washington's points have been because of their defense. They got a safety and then pretty much a pick 6. Conlon, I liked your Instagram post.
I deleted it because some kid was throwing up a fucking white power symbol.
Okay. Does Jade still have his post up?
Yes, and the caption is the boys.
Oh my god.
Dude, just look at it. Look at it.
Apex, North Carolina, where the KKK is running wild.
No, dude, look at the fucking kid in the top left.
Jeez, dude.
Top left.
All right, Washington. Okay, Washington's up to midfield. If they can get a touchdown and a 2-point conversion, they can tie it. Hold on, my friend's calling me.
Your friend gets sucked.
Hey, baby. So, you want to say I had a stream?
So
I'm upset. 50,000 on my head is disrespect.
David Bell is a god, and I've been
Dude, can Washington get, like, a first down? Washington...
How many times have I said David Bell's a god to you?
A lot of times. It's alright. That game really didn't even do anything to Michigan State. Because, okay. Before today's game, they needed to beat Ohio State to win the division. After today's game, they still need to beat Ohio State to win the division. 3rd and 4 for Washington from midfield. Oh, they're going to lob it deep. He's got a man. Oh, and he let it go through his hands. Damn, dude. Washington is down 14-9. All 9 of their points have been off their defense. They have a pick 6, or not quite a pick 6. They got down to like the 10. They got down to like the 5-yard line. They scored, and then they got a safety.
I was at work and I just kept getting the notifications. O'Connell touchdown.
I watched the game. It was bad. How was work?
Long.
How's my little waitress doing?
Fuck off.
Washington with another punt. It's caught at the 10. Can already get a good punt return? Not really. He only got to like the 16. LSU almost beat Alabama. They're about to lose, though. Did you see what else happened in college football?
This guy thinks Texas A&M can make the playoff.
They can. They need a lot of luck, though.
I would say that
They need Alabama to lose to either Auburn or whoever, because if they lose, they would hold the tiebreaker against Alabama because they beat them. And then if they beat Georgia, I think they'd make it.
I think Cincinnati's out of mine.
Honestly, well, they're going to pass Michigan State. And they could pass Oregon or Alabama.
With the crappy rankings they gave out. They'll probably have Mississippi State high.
Dude, they have 3 losses. They should not be that high.
Purdue will be ranked.
Yay.
They got Ohio State next week.
They just called Bryce Young for intentional grounding.
Can we beat another top 5 team?
Hopefully. That would knock Ohio State out of playoff contention.
That'd be nuts to beat 3 top 5 teams in a year.
Dude. And still not make the playoff. Well, Iowa's awful. Iowa's like the worst top 5 team I've ever seen.
We lost to Notre Dame and Minnesota.
Minnesota lost to Illinois. It's alright. Indiana's still winning the bucket game.
No, they're not.
Jack Tuttle, GOAT.
Penix will be back by then, I think.
Nah, Tuttle's better. 2nd and 20. Bryce Young looks to throw. Rolls out. He's going to take off. Bryce Young, a lot of yards. Bryce Young. Oh, he got popped. He got popped. Damn, that was a hard hit.
Tennessee's beating Kentucky by 10 right now.
I picked Tennessee. Not to brag or nothing, but I'm like that. With picking upsets. 3rd and 5 for Alabama. Down.
Boise State's beating Fresno State 26-7.
Yikes. 3rd and 5 for
Florida.
delay game. Or Nick Saban called timeout.
Murray's angry.
Murray is so angry. Look at my Instagram story. Travis Dye. 1st down, Oregon.
I have a ton of friends that were at the game today and they were snapping pictures.
Yeah.
The field was nuts.
Where's the bucket game?
Purdue.
Oh man. It's alright. I used to win in the bucket game. Travis Dye wrapped up behind the line.
The Bulls are gonna lose again.
The Incredibles. The Unbelievables. Dance if you're getting skull drugged by South Carolina.
They're getting killed. No, he's gonna, every single time anybody names like South Carolina now, he's just gonna be angry at them now. Like, he's not gonna pick South Carolina if they make the NCAA March Madness tournament just because they beat Florida in football.
Probably right. I like South Carolina. They beat Florida. And they weren't supposed to beat Florida. 3rd and 4 for Oregon. Anthony Brown hands it off. Travis Dye picks up the 1st. So, Vince, when are you going to get us Purdue basketball tickets? But yeah, guys, Vince said he was going to get me Purdue basketball tickets and we were going to go. You could be seeing a Purdue, because Vince might go to Purdue. Big Purdue fan, Vince Vanderbeek. Travis Dye up the middle again. Gets about 5. All right, Oregon's really trying to run the ball, control clock here.
I take back what I said about the Bulls. They're winning by 2 now. They were down by 8. Now they're winning by 2. I don't know how that happened.
It's called a 10-0 run, Vince. Let's see how Alabama's doing.
They're winning.
3rd and 5. Bryce Young. Oh! He got sacked. Bulls out! I think LSU just got a fumble recovery. LSU has the ball at the 40. All right, I gotta hang up. I gotta stream real quick.
Aren't you?
He doesn't understand that I can stream on multiple devices. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna mute this. Please go join the new live stream I'm about to make. You really not gonna answer me, Vince? Damn, man. I call Conlon. Dude, what a Mickey win for Alabama. Mickey. Oh, Oregon scored while we were away. It's 24-9. Hold on, I can't. I gotta. Hold on. Dude, I got so lucky, dude. I got so lucky. I thought they were gonna get that Hail Mary too.
I mean, it wouldn't have mattered.
I mean, yeah, but still. Mickey. It's the fourth quarter, by the way. I don't know how that happened, but.
Because it's a shitty game, sir.
Oregon has looked good, though. Their defense has been amazing. Alright, what were you going to send me? Before I had to hang up. Come on. What were you going to send me?
Just a picture that Jaden posted on his Instagram.
Jaden, my slime.
This takes 200 minutes.
Oh my god. Is it the kid in the Nike shirt? Or no? The kid right behind Jaden.
The kid in the top left, look at
Yeah, the kid behind Jaden. That's what I was talking about. Jeez. What a school threat.
Yep.
Jaden, we tough.
We tough. Slime.
That boy Jaden tough.
As hell. Dude, Florida is down horrible.
I know. Following in Hoops' footsteps, USC, Oregon, UCLA reached 2021 Sweet 16. Two teams in AP Top 25. Oregon's ranked number 4. 1st and 10, throw over the middle, caught, first down, Washington. All the way to the 45.
PP.
Ayo, PP poo poo check. First and 10, Washington. Oh, he's taking a deep shot way down the field. It's incomplete. Oh, I did like Jaden's post. Jaden, tough. He my slime.
My slime. Down goes number 3 MSU. The Boilermakers spoil another top 5 team season 20. Well, guess what? They couldn't spoil Notre Dame's.
Cincinnati did that. Cincinnati
took care of it for us, buddy.
2nd and 10 for Washington. 13 minutes left.
Number 3, MSU.
Screen pass caught. Sean McGrew makes a man miss. McGrew at the 30. Spins all the way down to the 26 for a first down. You mocking me?
Hell yeah, I'm mocking.
Hell yeah. Undefeated 11-man teams? What? Only 4.7% of 11-man teams can claim to be perfect.
What's an 11-man team?
I don't know. I think it's high school. Oh, it's Texas high school football teams. I follow this Texas football page, and they do, like, high school updates for Texas, too. Bruh, someone stole New Hampshire's logo.
Tennessee get lucky.
You're so fast and your booty so fat.
Wow, Quincy.
Why is your booty so fat? Dude, Indiana's freshman quarterback, that's like the third string, he's actually the best on the team.
Yeah, Michael Penix is terrible.
No, Penix is terrible. Their backup, Jack Tuttle, he's even worse. This third string guy is actually really good. Here's a run for Washington. It's not going anywhere, but Oregon was offside, so it's going to be first and
Jack
5.
Tuttle isn't even the best Jack in the state of Indiana, and that's pretty pathetic considering the other Jack is Code.
Jack Cone. Moan for Cone. Dude, Jack Cone is so much better than Jack Tuttle. Honestly, I'd take Jack Cone over Spencer Rattler.
Jack Cone is not... Here's the thing with Jack Cone. He's not a bad quarterback. It's just he either decides to play like a retarded 5-year-old or Tom Brady. There's no in between.
I told y'all he wasn't good. But...
Yeah, and I told you that Michigan State wasn't good. You didn't listen.
Except they are. Here's a run to McGrew on 2nd and 5. Won't go anywhere. It'll be 3rd and
If
5.
Michigan State's good, then Notre Dame's good.
Notre Dame is a good team.
Good answer.
Better than they were last year.
I wouldn't go that far.
Bruh. You beat D-J-U-E. Ungulele.
But we lost to Desmond Ritter.
Desmond Ritter's better than the ukulele.
Better than the ukulele.
3rd and 4. Washington looks. They're going to lob one to the end zone. 1-on-1. Incomplete. But a flag comes out. It's going to be pass interference. And Washington's going to get a first down anyway. "15-yard penalty from the previous spot and an automatic first down." I think it's going to be 1st and goal, actually. Yeah, that was definitely pass interference. Dude, South Carolina. Dude, how is South Carolina massacring Florida?
Stop talking about fucking inappropriate things.
Yo, booty so fat, Conway. All right, 1st and goal.
Throw by Will Levis.
1st and goal, Washington from the 5. They're going to throw it. Morris is just going to lob it into the stands. Codlin, you my slime.
You are my slime, good sir.
Brrr, 2nd and goal. They're going to run it. Washington. Oh, got all the way down to the 2-yard line. It's going to be 3rd and goal. Da-na-na-na. Da-na-na-na-na. Ba-ba-ba-ba.
Honestly, the Navy should just stick to fight people, not defense. They're not football.
The Navy should just stick to fighting people.
Stick to defending the country, not trying to defend the almighty Jack.
Did he start today?
Hell yeah.
Whatever happened to Drew Pine? All right, 3rd and goal for Washington. It's a toss. McGrew, can he get the edge? He reaches for the goal line, and he is in. Touchdown, Huskies. 2nd touchdown of the day for Sean McGrew. All right. Finally, their offense does something.
What's the score?
It's 24-15. An extra point will make it. An extra point will make it a one-score game. All right, it's good. 16-24.
They should have gone for 2. What a bunch of.
No, because if they don't get it, then it's a 2-score game. If they make the extra point.
Believe me, I'm bringing the word back. Let's think about the mamooks of the day. Shall we?
Mamooks
Wake
of the
Forest, Mamook.
Florida Mamook.
Navy for even showing up. Mamooks. That Tulsa quarterback, absolute Mamook.
He's clown of the week.
He's the Mamook. Dude, he's an idiot. They also fumbled at like the inch-yard line.
The inch line.
Like, dude, that was so close. If they would have called it a touchdown on the field, it would have been a different story because they wouldn't have been able to overturn it. Way too close.
I don't know why you're preying on Cincinnati's downfall.
Because we would beat them in a rematch.
Cap.
Plus TND keeps on sucking them off, and I don't like TND.
Bro, TND ruined elite college football.
No, TND was the one who made elite college football.
TND takeover.
The new guy is terrible. The new guy's worse.
Why don't you like TND takeover?
Because he's an idiot.
You wanna know why Murray doesn't like him? Because he always hates on Florida.
He's almost as bad as F-Ball Steinman.
F-balls. Quincy Bell Sports is the best. You know what I might do? I might make like an Indiana or Texas fan page, depending on which one I go to.
And Kentucky, Georgia broke Kentucky. Kentucky loses their third straight game.
You sound like Uncle Lou.
Oh, well, never mind. I hate sounding like Uncle Lou.
DJ. Ooh, Uncle Lou, He just says the ukulele, but he's like DJ. Ooh, Uncle Lou. How did y'all lose to DJ Uwe Ungle? Or how did you?
Speaking of DJ Foogala Boogala, did they beat Louisville or did they lose?
I don't know. No one cares about that game. Dude, how did y'all give up 500 yards to the ukulele?
Because the ukulele is the best.
The ukulele did play better against Notre Dame than Trevor Lawrence did. How's that possible? Inquiring minds want to know.
My nose are large, but my heart is bigger. Everybody knows that.
Bro, the Clemson dynasty is over. Clemson will never win another national championship. The curse of the Ugo Labugalele.
My cockpit's large, but my heart is bigger. Everybody knows that Obama was a...
Hey, let's chill, shall we?
I didn't say the word, and I would never say the word.
Conlon doesn't say the N-word. He knows better.
I know better because I live in the slums of Apex, North Carolina.
Bro, Conlon, I've seen his house. Dude actually has like mansions around his area.
Yeah, I'm pretty rich, guys.
Like he's got that daddy's money coming in.
Hell yeah, I got that daddy's money. Mommy's money too.
Bobby's money? Mommy's credit card?
My credit card, buddy. I have my own. But I lost it because I lost my wallet.
You lost your credit card?
With my permit as well.
I found it. I'm gonna spend all your money.
Dude, the best thing happened. Some retard who had my credit card ordered DoorDash off of it, so we were able to track his dumbass's address.
This one guy goes, I be delivering Uber Eats for the free food.
Free food until you get free food in prison for...
Imagine signing up for Uber Eats and then just eating all the food people buy. Alright, Oregon with the ball, 5-yard run.
Quincy, are you still in November or have you found?
Nope, I'm still going strong. You think Oregon will beat Washington?
Did you know that Wake Forest's loss to UNC didn't count as a conference loss?
Why not?
I don't fucking know. What kind of bullshit is that?
Huh?
That's what they just said on the TV.
Bro, that's some cap, bro.
Dude, my hand fell asleep, and like I'm struggling to like the whole right side of my right hand is like asleep, and I'm struggling to even like move it. Like, you know that feeling where it's just like tingly and like you can't even like.
If you shake it a bunch, if you just like look at FaceTime.
That's what I'm trying to.
If you just take your hand and go like this.
Yeah, I know.
I like it when my hand falls asleep.
You would like it?
It feels cool. Here's a run. Travis Dye. Big hole. Travis Dye. First down and a lot more. He's the 40. 50. Tripped up at the 50-yard line.
3rd and 8 for the Oogla Boogla. Oh, no, wait. Oogla Boogla got benched? No, they have somebody named Tyson Fushka. What the fuck?
Why are they recruiting these people from Hawaii?
Why can't a Clemson quarterback have a normal name?
Trevor Lawrence is a normal name.
This dude, okay, but they had Taj Boyd.
Gosh, boy.
This dude's name is Tyson Fushka Namawuwa.
Dag, the ukulele got benched.
What the hell is this?
False start for Oregon.
Their kicker's name is BT. What kind of dumbass shit is that?
BT Potter? Isn't that his name, BT Potter?
I would beat the fuck up BT Potter. He's flexing on the TV, but he literally looks like his name is Ernest.
Ernest.
Wow, he sucks. Last week he missed 2 field goals versus Florida State. Oh, 3 actually. My bad.
Bow, 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 ba-da-da-da-da.
Jonathan Moore would never. He would
First and 15 for the Ducks. Anthony Brown rolls, throws underneath, caught, tight end for 4 yards.
Jonathan Moore would miss an 18-yard field goal and then proceed to nail a 67-yard field goal. That's just how he rolls.
Did you know that there was a kicker for Abilene Christian that hit a 69-yard field goal with like 30-mile-an-hour winds at his back?
Like blowing like into his face.
Yeah, and the kick was only actually never mind. Here's our QB draw, Anthony Brown, nowhere to go, and it's gonna be 3rd and long coming up for Oregon.
Did Malik Cunningham get benched? What the hell?
Lee Cunningham is Randall Cunningham's little boy.
Wait, really?
Yes, he's Randall Cunningham's son.
I did not fucking know that.
Malik Cunningham's a good player.
No, he's not, dude. He just fucking slipped backwards on 4th and 8.
Well, we all make mistakes. 3rd and 10 for Oregon from midfield.
Why don't we give Henry Ruggs the "oh well, we all make mistakes" treatment? Huh?
No. That's not a forgivable mistake. Anthony Brown, back to throw, looks, throws to the sidelines. It is caught for a 1st down to Ty Johnson.
Texas is getting straight pissed off.
By Iowa State?
Oh wait, Malik Cunningham is back in the game. Remember when we all thought that Brees Hall, Spencer Rattler, and DJ were going to be Heisman contenders?
Dude, right. I picked JT Daniels to win the Heisman.
JT Daniels lost his job to Stetson.
To stepson Bennett.
That was not funny.
Stepson.
Not even in the slightest.
That's what Uncle Lou calls
Honestly,
him.
you should contemplate cutting your toes off.
Stepson.
Cunningham.
Why are you watching that game?
Oh, wait, was it caught?
You should watch the Oregon game.
What a catch. What a catch. Oh
You
my
should
God.
watch the Oregon game.
Andrew Booth Jr. just got mossed. Him, they say he's better than him. And then they proceed to run it for -6 yards. What the fuck?
All right, 2nd and 11, 6:57 to go in the game. Oregon up by 8. Anthony Brown is going to hand it off. Travis Dye dives for the first after breaking a tackle. He's going to be a bit short, it looks like.
Kyron Williams is a top 5 running back. I don't care.
Boy, you cap in your rap.
Have you seen him play outside the Cincinnati game?
A little bit. He's all right.
He's not as good as Kenneth Walker, though.
All right.
I'll say that.
That is true. No one's as good as Kenneth Walker. No one in the country is as good as Kenneth Walker.
I'm gonna be honest. I didn't even know who that was until this season.
Neither did I, really. 3rd and 1. Here's a run. Dye. He is gonna be short, it looks like. He's really close to the first down marker, but I don't think he got it.
3rd and 10. Cunningham takes a snap. He looks back. He surveys the field. He's gonna run up in the pocket. He's gonna run. He's gonna run. He's gonna get the first down.
Where are they gonna spot it? Are they gonna spot the ball?
Quincy, you could commentate that game, and I'll do this one.
All right, they're gonna say that he's short. It's gonna be 4th and 1 upcoming for Oregon. They said the ruling on the field is that the runner made a first down. That play is under further review. Sometimes I just want to be happy. All right, I'm going to switch to the Clemson-Louisville game now. I'm kidding.
They actually called it 4th and 1, but they're saying incomplete. They're saying that he caught it, but he was out of bounds.
What channel is that even on? Are you going to watch UTSA and UTEP later tonight?
That's a catch. That's a catch.
Are you going to watch UTSA and UTEP later tonight?
Sure, but that's a catch. That is a rancid TikTok Gucci Baywatch and Hunt show call. That's a catch. That's a catch. That's a catch. Oh, dude, what a catch. They gotta call that a catch, right? If they don't,
be happy.
oh my god, of course, they're gonna say, no, it's not a catch because they're playing Clemson and everybody loves Clemson. They just don't want to see Clemson in the Cheez-Its Bowl, so they gotta help.
Dun, 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 dun. They don't want to see Clemson in the Cheez-Its Bowl. Will Clemson even make a bowl? Hell nah. They some bums. For show.
Clemson should participate in the Beef O'Brady's Bowl.
The Beef O'Brady's Bowl. Honestly, if I'm like a really small bowl, I would want to have Clemson because they're like a big name. Like the Duke's Mayo Bowl would probably love to have Clemson.
That's gonna be a big bowl game, but only because Graham Merchant dropped the trophy.
Who do they play? I think they played Wake Forest. Didn't they play Wake Forest?
But if this call stands,
Bro, you're like hella quiet, man.
can you hear me better now?
Yeah. Yeah. Packing the mail, it's gone. She like how I smell, cologne.
Oh, first and goal at the 2-yard line. 1 minute, 18 seconds left. Clemson up 30-24.
Louisville has it first and goal.
Yes.
Ba-da-dum.
Cunningham motions out the fat guy. Cunningham takes a snap. He hands it off. Number 15. He gets the edge. And he gets tripped up at the 2.
Shut up. No one cares. Bruh, you and I should fight.
Yeah, sure. Let me just teleport over to Indiana real quick.
Codlin, do not drive drunk.
Hell no, Henry Ruggs is my idol. Second down, Malik Cunningham. He's going to take it himself. And he gets Shut up.
All right, they gave Oregon a first down on that last play.
Only Cunningham sucks dicks.
Here's a
He's
run.
trash.
Travis Dye. He'll get 5 yards. Conley, you a bum. For show, for show.
Kizzy.
Travis Dye has 25 rushes for 200 yards.
He's not good.
Better than Kyron Williams.
My fucking dick.
Travis Dye again. Plows forward. He'll get about 4. It'll be 3rd and 1.
Dude, Kyron Williams is like, it's weird because he always stiff arms the fuck out of some random ass dude. He'll like push him into the ground, like it's crazy.
Yeah.
Because he's on Notre Dame, but you're gonna have him on your fantasy team in a few years.
No, I won't. He's trash.
You won't. You'll regret not having him because he'll be a league winner.
3rd and 1. They run it. And they got it. First down.
4th and goal from the 2. Boy, Clemson. Dude, if Clemson gets to stand, it's another fucking lucky asshole.
Mickey wins.
Clock is ticking. 18. With 17 seconds, Cunningham snaps the ball. He rolls out. He looks for a man. He's gonna die. He fucking slips like a retard.
Did they lose?
Yeah, Clemson just fucking won.
Damn, man. College football teams suck this year. That is kind of true. Still, though, it's still fun to watch.
Clemson gets lucky again.
Here's a run. Travis Dye cuts to the outside. Gets a first down. Dives to the end zone. He is going to be a bit short, but it's going to be 1st and goal from inside the 5. Oh, there is a flag. I think it's coming back. Your pick 1. Michigan win. I picked in my streak pool. I picked Michigan, but -10. I'm
If you pick Notre Dame minus 21, you're in heaven right now.
I'm 13-3 on picks this month. Uh-oh, 15-yard penalty for unnecessary roughness on Oregon. It's going to be 1st and 25.
What a ding ding.
Who should I pick? UFC bantamweight. Who wins this fight? Frankie Edgar or Marlon Vera?
Nobody cares. The real fight is the Colby Covington versus Kamara Usman.
Kamari Usman versus Kobe Covington. Who's supposed to win?
Usman is going to kill him.
Honestly, I'm going to take Kamaru Usman. He looks like... I would not bet against a guy named Kamari Usman in a fight. All right, 1st and 20 for Oregon. They're going to run it. And they're going to get 2 yards there. We'll say 2nd and 18.
All right, I'm going to go. I don't want you score on the game. I'll see him.
Vince Van Deveen, please answer my FaceTime call. You sexy beast. Oh my god. They just called another face mask penalty on Oregon. Wait, so what's going on now? How far back are they? Choose to stay away. It is 2nd and 33. Oh my god. This is ridiculous. They got pushed way back. There's only 2:29 to go. Anthony Brown looks to throw. He lobs one deep to the sidelines. It's incomplete. Man, this has been an ugly game, dude. All right, 3rd down. 3rd and 33. They just got to get in field goal range because the field goal all but wins them the game. Anthony Brown is from Cliffwood, New Jersey. He is a Boston College transfer. All right, 3rd and 33. And we got whistles, and I think Washington called a timeout. Or no, Oregon called a timeout. It is our first charge timeout of the half. There was a bench clearing brawl in the Arizona Fall League today.
Jabari Ellis runs into his own man at the 5 and then into the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina.
40-17. Oh my god. How does Dan Mullen still have a job? Dun, dun, dun. Everything really alone. Dan Mullen is losing by 30 points to 2 with the first-year head coach. A 1-point winner for Vandy 2 weeks ago. The 115th ranked offense in America. An FCS trades for QB making his first start. $12 million Bob. Dan Mullen tried to get into Florida's facility tomorrow. That's what Kay McNamara had to say after the win against Indiana. Tennessee didn't have any rush yards. Time of possession, 37 seconds for Tennessee in the first quarter. Wild ending to Tulsa, Cincinnati. Dude, what the hell, man? All right, 3rd and 33. Oregon's just going to run it. And they're not getting anywhere. Maybe 4 yards there. We'll say it's 4th and 29. All right, this is a big field goal coming up here. Washington's going to call a timeout to try to save as much time as possible, just so Oregon doesn't run down all the clock. This is not a chip shot field goal. This is a pretty long one. And it's on a wet field. It's been raining. You never know. Oh, they're punting? Damn, I thought they'd at least try a field goal. Dang, they're punting. Punt drops inside the 10. It rolls back a bit. And all right, so they downed it at the 10. So Washington's got to go 90 yards. Dang, I'm surprised they punted. I figured they'd at least go for the field goal. All right, well, Washington needs a touchdown and a 2-point conversion. So I'm hyped for some college hoops. Yeah, so am I. Arizona earns their first win since October 2019 and snaps a 20-game. They beat Cal 10-3. Oh my. 10-3. Arizona won. Oh. They were leading for Clown of the Year. I was going to do like a Clown of the Year segment, and Arizona was about to win Clown of the Year, but they want to get. Oh my God. There's no way, bro. Damn. Did they rush? They should have rushed. Did they rush the field? Maybe. Barstool Michigan State tweeted pain. Purdue has done it again. They have upset Michigan State. Louisville just choked in another game. Heard about that. That's unfortunate. Arkansas beat Mississippi State. TCU beat Baylor. Jackson, Smith and Jigma. Baylor, man. What the heck? Goo Goo Gaga, give me my foul calls. Joel Embiid, Goo Goo Gaga, give me my foul calls. Imagine spending all week and all 3 hours of college game complaining about how being ranked too low by the College Football Playoff Committee, and then doing this against a 3-5 Tulsa team. People be hating them. Boiler football fans rush the field after defeating number 3 Michigan State. The Brahms squad does it again. Arizona fans rush the field after beating Cal. Here is it. Washington. Oh, Washington just dropped a wide open pass on first down. right, watch, look at the pass. I throw it underneath. Oh, he dropped it again, man. 2 drop passes. It's 3rd and 10. All right, 3rd and 10. They need this. They throw, middle, incomplete. Oh, it's going to be 4th and 10. They got to go for it from their own 10-yard line. Well, this is their last hope. Dun, 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 dun. Texas A&M beat Auburn 20-3. Big Ten power rankings. What the heck? What? Oh, that's basketball. Never mind. I'm like, you have Illinois at number 3 in your Big Ten power rankings? It's for basketball. I thought it was for football. Oh! Washington just snapped the ball over the head of their punter for a safety. Why? Washington just snapped the ball over their punter's head. What? Was that on purpose? No, that was not on purpose. The center just snapped it over his head and it went out of the end zone for a safety. What the heck? That's game. Why were they punting anyway? Why were they punting anyway? Yeah, the fans are leaving. Dude.
What the fuck was that?
Dude, all the fans are leaving now. They're like, fuck this. We're out of here. We're out of here.
Are you still streaming?
Yes. What the hell was that?
A ransom punt.
There have been two safeties in this game.
Wow, cool.
Each team has a safety. That is the weirdest thing I've ever seen. Why were they even punting to begin with? Okay, what the hell? That was... Now they gotta try to onside kick. (26-16). This has been a strange game. There's the onside kick attempt. It's not gonna work. Oregon got it. Just to stay away. Hey, hey, hey,
UTSA is beating UTEP 60. Listen. You are one ugly ass. I mean, we're both pretty ransom looking, I might say.
We're both ugly as hell with weird ass names.
No, dude, imagine if we were brothers, like...
Oh, no, I could never be your brother. Oh, hell no. I would hate having to live with you. Oh, God.
I would hate having to live with you because you'd always be fucking, oh, there he goes. Oh, Ernest Maxwell, touchdown.
Ernest.
Abilene Christian leads.
Abilene Christian leads. Oh, my God.
Fucking streaming weird ass. Like, look at you. What are you doing?
1st and 10. Here's a run. All right. Well, Washington's going to start to have to call by that. College football playoff top 6. Georgia has Tennessee, Charleston Southern, and Georgia Tech left. Alabama has New Mexico State, Arkansas, and Auburn left. Michigan State has Maryland, Ohio State, Penn State. Oregon has Washington State, Utah, Oregon State. Ohio State has Purdue, Michigan State, Michigan. Cincinnati has South Florida, SMU, and East Carolina. Hope y'all got all that.
Purdue's got to beat Ohio State.
We know. Get your back to the booty so fat.
Like, what are you doing? Like, you're playing with a weird-ass Rubik's Cube. Like, look at you. And you have small-ass fingers, too.
Fingers?
Yeah, well, like turn your hand the other way. Other way. Look at those things.
Here's a run, Anthony Brown around the corner. He's going to have a first down, and that in all likelihood will do it.
One time, some retarded kid on TikTok had his feet out, and somebody in the comments said, they said, Huncho, put those damn, Huncho, put them dogs away. Oh, I could have sent you the video on Snapchat.
They said, this guy said that, he said that Oregon has the best win in all of college football against Ohio State. I still think it's A&M against Alabama. We came in this world and we looking for murder. Knock your cap off in this world by this murder. I would hate to have to hurt you.
Dude, where's the video? What the fuck?
Timeout, Washington.
The cops put up the gun on the person. Bitch, we came in this world and we looking for murder.
Knock your cap off in this world of Bobby Smurda.
Dude, I'm getting pissed off. Where's the video?
The video of what?
That I want to send you. I'm gonna commit a fucking hate crime if I can find it. Dude, what? Dude, what? Oh, I'm gonna murder someone.
Are you gonna put your balls in a fryer and start screaming racial profanities?
I'm gonna put my balls in your forehead and start screaming, suck faster.
Jackson Smith and Jigma. Number 12 Oregon defeats number 3 Ohio State. 2nd and 5. They're gonna run it again.
Okay, but the guy, where's this fucking video? Oh, I'm gonna murder someone. Dude, what happened to the video? It's not on my camera anymore. What the heck, man? Oh, here it is. I'm fucking retarded. Videos no longer cannot be. What? 20 Bell.
My name's Queenie Bell.
I did check the video I fucking sent you on Snapchat.
Hold on, give me a second.
It's actually funny as fuck.
Oregon runs it. No way they're about to score again. No way they just scored again. Oregon just scored a touchdown with 10 seconds left.
What a fight. Dude, Oregon should
What a bunch of sweats, dude. What a bunch of tryhards.
Let me see. I can see your penis through your fucking shorts.
They literally could have just nailed it and won, but they scored again.
Check what I sent you on Snapchat. Fucking put it on full volume. Shit's hilarious.
I see. The ruling on the touchdown, the ruling on the field is a touchdown. The previous play is under further review. There's 10 seconds left. And the game's already over.
Well, what was the spread?
Oh, no, the spread was 6.5. They were already up by 10. So they already would have covered the spread.
If only the spread would was 10.5, then it would matter.
Oh yeah, you're right. No, the Oregon's already covered the spread. It was 6.5. You sent it on.
Right, check what I sent you, dig.
Give me a second. Why is he about to vomit? They ruled him short of the goal line. They took the touchdown away. What the hell?
Turn that down, fool. You hooligan.
Conlon. 10 seconds, Oregon's at the half-yard line up 10. You think they're going to run another play? Or are they just going to kneel it? I don't know. They might just kneel it.
No, they're taking out the frustration of what the Washington president said about Oregon.
It is a rivalry game. I think it looks like they're running, 4 seconds, 3 seconds, 2 seconds. They got to snap it. Oh, the clock ran out. They didn't snap it.
Did you see what the Washington president said? He said that that we would be better than Oregon if we didn't have if we didn't have recruiting restrictions because we are like prestigious academic wise as Notre Dame and Stanford.
Washington?
I'm like, what the fuck?
Washington is not as good of a school as Notre Dame and Stanford.
I know.
That is some cap. All right, your final score is 26-16.
There was an immense amount of cap in his rap.
Dude, I would get into Washington if I applied. Oh, they're gonna fight. There's a heated discussion going on at the end of this game. Fight. All right, I'm gonna go. Goodbye, guys.